Hello, everybody, and welcome back. It's been quite a while since we were out here on the stream, but we are back today as the Raptors are taking on the Phoneix Suns in Toronto at Scotiabank Arena. Let's see what sort of performance the guys can put out for us today. Yesterday was a bad performance in an underdog effort against the Memphis Grizzlies. Today, a little bit different. It is a favorite game here. Raptors are favored coming into this one. They were -1 to start the day. They have since moved to -2. They are, like I said, expected to win. It's just, can you trust this team to get any sort of result done the way this season is going? We shall see. Last time I wore this shirt, it started this insane run for Malachi Flynn, so decided let's try to wear it again because no Fred VanVleet tonight means that we are going to be needing him off the bench if he gets some play time because he stunk up the joint last night. I saw the Raptors waive Justin Champagnie. If you guys subscribe to my second channel, which I encourage you to do, you would have seen that I made a video discussing that topic, so I highly encourage you to subscribe to Amateur Hour TV, which is, again, my second channel. I will put the link to that video in the chat right now for you guys to check out and potentially enjoy. But yeah, the second channel's got some good stuff going. So we'll see. Long story short, I wish they gave him a chance. All right, let's say what's up to everybody coming out here in the chat. We got Phoenix in chat, PM, JW, Smaran Sharma, Skywalking, Amateur Army Veteran, Russell Westbrook, Tom Duke, Kim says 2 other Amateur Army Veterans, and 905 Yada, the king of the Amateur Army Veterans. Thank you for returning, 905 Yada, and shout out to him for putting in all these gifted memberships in the last week or so. Russell Westbrook is here. Legend Hacks is here as well. Beefy Bunny, another Amateur Army veteran as well. Jar Tatum. If I'm pretty torn on players, I pick the two-way guard 100 times out of 100. Talent, whatever. I always pick the two-way forward. They just matter more to teams. So we'll see. Raptors, this is going to be the big test to me. This game means a lot more to me than maybe it should, but I said 5 games ago, I'm going to wait to see at the end of the year what this team's looking like. Well, this is the last This is the last. I see the comment. This is the last game of the year for the Raptors. So this game will dictate to me if they lose this game. Like as simple as it may seem, like one game. If the Raptors lose this game, I'll be ready to throw in the towel. If the Raptors win this game, then I'll be like, okay, some motivation. January is where our schedule gets a little bit lighter. Maybe the Raptors just kick on in the second half of the season. I'll have a little bit of faith. If they lose this one, then I think it's completely done, quite honestly. It is what it is. That's how I feel. You might feel differently. We'll see. Yeah, I'm in the Malachi Flynn shirt. This was, by the way, a bit of a gag gift for Christmas. My friend got me, and I could not believe somebody actually made this. Somebody put their time and effort into designing a Malachi Flynn shirt to post on their Redbubble store. Somebody did that. I don't know who. Cherry Reaper Gaming, what's up? Thanks for joining. Raider Roach and Winner One also dropping in for today's stream. Appreciate it. Like I said, Raptors are favored. Suns are going to be without Devin Booker, the key name, but they're also going to be without, obviously, Cam Johnson's still out. They're going to be without Landry Shamet and also Cam Payne for today. So we will see how we do. Raptors don't have Fred VanVleet tonight again. Achua, still questionable, but he will not make his return tonight. So that would have been a nice addition. We saw the last 2 games. Zubac and Steven Adams beat us up. I am a little bit scared of what DeAndre Ayton might be able to do to us tonight with Chris Paul feeding him inside. That doesn't. I don't think that bodes well for the way the Raptors are going to go today. By the way, if you're just joining in and you want to support and you have faith in me that you will enjoy the stream today, please make sure you have dropped a like. So, interestingly, Raptors starting lineup has been released. Juancho, who has done nothing for a couple of games now on either end of the floor, he got dropped. Gary Trent been playing well. Gary Trent back in the starting lineup for the Raptors. I liked him in the six-man role, but I understand the decision here. They're going with Gary Trent Jr. from the start in the two-guard position with Scotty Barnes at the one. Siakam and Anunoby make up the forwards, and Christian Koloko will round off the five. I am not looking forward to the Koloko-DeAndre Ayton matchup. We'll see if they throw the doubles at DeAndre Ayton, and that's the one they go to. Don't be mean. I mean, come on. Who's really out here making a Malachi Flynn shirt? Come on. Oh, I forgot. It would have been the Booker return against the Raptors mascot. That would have been actually kind of funny. But maybe, I mean, I'm sure there'll be some posts online about that from somebody. Maybe the Raptor, if he's goated, will actually go up to Devin Booker for some content. He's got to do that. He's got to do that. Last earlier in the year, there was a mascot Hall of Fame vote that the Raptor was actually on poll for, and he did not quite get enough votes to get in the Hall of Fame, unfortunately. I did vote for him, but that was unfortunate. I felt bad. Imagine Aiden. No, nobody gets injured. No injuries. Bowl 50 piece today. I have wagered pretty heavily into the Wizards. If you were live on stream yesterday, I stopped stream for like 2 minutes to bet on the Wizards because of how many players were suspended. I was very, very pissed off when I read later that the Magic were going to serve their suspensions in 2 games rather than all in the same game, because that meant the Wizards had less of a chance of winning. And I was also very frustrated to see that Bradley Beal was not going to be playing. So I bet heavily on the Wizards money line when that news came out at plus 100. Here, I'll kind of show you guys it's a little bit confusing here. So, I bet Wizards at plus 100 on the money line, and then I bet on the Wizards at plus 105, 1.5 on the spread. And then it went down to 5.5 on the spread. And then when I saw Bradley Beal was going to be not playing, I pussied out of my bet and bet Magic at plus 5.5, which came down to 4.5. So if this game ends with the Wizards winning by between 1 and 5 points, it will be close to the best day of my life. It's not like crazy money. I only bet like $50 on these. But if the Wizards win by between 1 and 5 points, I will win on the Orlando spread. I will win on the Wizards spread. And I will also win on the Wizards money line. Wow. What a day this would be if the Wizards pulled out that very small win. I got the Magic 5.5. I will remind you guys once again that do not tail the bets I show you on stream, because I bet them early in the day before the line movement. The line has moved. The bets are not valuable anymore. I always say do not tail the bets I show you on my live streams. You can follow me on BetStamp to see when I bet them. Do not tail the ones I don't care. Do what you want. But I do not recommend tailing my bets that you see on the live stream. One thing I did bet earlier today that has implicated. Well, I have a bet on the Raptors today. If you'd believe it, I have put my money on the Raptors today. They were -1 in the spread this morning. Like I said, they've since moved to -2. I got the Raptors at -1. I was kind of hoping Fred would be back and that would move even more, but still, I'm very happy with that movement. And as you can see, I've also got DeAndre Ayton over on rebounds. That was 9.5 and has since moved to 10.5. So again, I wouldn't bet the 10.5. I like the 9.5 though. Those are the bets that I have for today. We'll see if those two can hit. DeAndre might hit that in the first half, man. We'll see. But good bets either way. They lose, they're still good bets. It's about the process, not the results, as I always say. You think the Raptors will be 60 by the end of the season figured out? I don't know what they're going to do. They got to do something. They can't do nothing. They can't just sit here and watch this team continue to play like this. It's clear there's missing pieces here. Like, the front office seriously cannot watch this continue. They either need to decide we're going to be good or we're going to be bad. But where we are right now is nowhere. They're nowhere. Welcome back, Paul. Welcome to the stream. Appreciate it. Good to see you. I don't know. The Raptors figured out. I don't know. They might tank. They might not. They got to pick one, though. I'm not sitting in this middle of nothing for the rest of the season. They got to figure it out at some point. Besides management time, I don't think that's it at all, actually. I'm sure there's been some discussions over the phone for specific players. Man, that Wizards game has started. I have a vested interest in this Washington Wizards game today. Man, oh man, that game's a big deal for me today. But you guys don't care about that. We are going to be worried about, of course, what is going to be going on today with the Raptors. The Toronto Raptors have a very big game today, as we know. Again, this is the one where if we lose, I'm ready to move on for the season. If we win, then I have some sort of faith we can do anything. I have some sort of faith we can do something over the course of this season. I know it shouldn't be like one game specifics for me, but like it is. I'm ready to commit my entire opinion of the season on tonight's game and talk about it in tomorrow's Amateur Sports video. That's the schedule. January 1st is a write-off. But today, obviously, for the stream, tomorrow, we are going to be doing content on a video form regarding what the direction of the team should be for the rest of the season. Yeah. I left the Grizzlies logo up. That is my bad. I don't think I have Phoenix loaded in here. No, I have to do this from scratch. Bear with me for a second. For the sake of the content, I need to do this while we're live. I forgot to do it beforehand. Here we go. All right, get that Phoneix Suns logo up there. This should be fine. Shrink it down on all sides so it fits in my little box there. This is what I do. Nothing fancy about it. And then we put it behind everything. And we get rid of the Memphis logo. And voila. We are good as new. Ready to go for the game. Yeah, that's good. All right. That's what we do. All right. We're all good. Lose tonight. Going to be off until we get back. Well, if we lose tonight again, I'm like pretty much done with this season. That's where we're at, you know. I'm pretty much going to be done with this season the way it's going. It's unfortunate. I mean, I'm still going to watch games because I'm still a vested interest in what the Raptors do this season. I still have a vested interest in the internal development, guys like Scotty Barnes. Bets, okay, I'll go through all my bets. Once again, I'm going to reiterate, I bet early in the day. The prices on these bets move. I do not recommend tailing any of my bets, but it's your money, it's your life. I don't care. All right. So we have the New Jersey Devils money line. We have the Orlando plus 5.5. We have the Wizards plus 1.5. And we also have the Wizards plus 100 on the money line. So let's hope the Wizards win by between 1 and 5 points, and all three of those win. We got the under in the Carolina-Florida game in hockey. This is available currently. You can get a Betway boost on LeBron James over 34.5 points. That's nice. Raptors, I have -1 on the spread. They're now -2. DeAndre Ayton, I have over 9.5 rebounds. He's now at 10.5. I have Philly +1 on the spread. I have Golden State's money line And that is it for today. I have some really bad football bets coming later in the week. We'll see if I can get luck into it. I have a really bad one coming tomorrow. I bet Kansas State at 4.5, and they're now 7.5 on the spread. So that was a really bad bet. But I'm going to spend some fireworks today. I have some really, really good numbers on the bets today. We'll see if they all pan out the way I'd like them to. But sometimes they go, sometimes they don't, as we know. I'm not ready to commit to tanking, but I could be after today. I swear it's going to be like almost that simple for me, the way things are heading. Guys, reminding if you are enjoying the content and you think you'll enjoy the stream, please drop a like. Yeah, 8 out of 10, and in the most recent stretch, we are 28th in defense. Yeah. So the Raptors' defensive identity is gone. That's how we win games. Well, right now, we're not playing defense. All right, here is the starting lineup for today. If you guys have not seen yet, Raptors are starting Barnes at the 1. Gary Trent back in the starting line to replace Juancho Hernan-Gomez, who has been horrific in the last couple of games. Anunoby and Siakam obviously start. Koloko gets a start again at the 4. So at least in this situation, we don't have two guys who can't do anything offensively in the same starting lineup. Nick Nurse has adjusted from that mistake, but Koloko continues to not really be a factor at all in the game. So it's clear we need to upgrade in that position. It's just like for now, they just continue to roll. He just continues to roll with Koloko. It is what it is. I feel like, I don't know how true this is. I feel like there's things, there are things that, like, out of spite, like Nurse is just continuing to play Koloko because he's trying to show the front office, like, man, we need a fucking big. Like, we're clearly showing you we need a big here. I'm not sure. Maybe I'm just like, maybe that's just some copium coming from myself. I have no idea. Like what is Koloko really offering us when he's starting, man? What I like the guy, but it's just he's not NBA ready. He's not NBA ready. He never was NBA ready, and we're just trying to force him into a role he's not prepared to take on. I don't know. It's just frustrating. It's just frustrating seeing this. People have really... You could start Boucher, but then like he hasn't been great, and then you lose that energy off the bench. So I don't mind. I also don't know if Boucher solves. I don't know. I don't think it'd be wrong to start him. Who else do you have? That's the thing. Like, who else do we have? That's exactly the thing, right? You'd have to start Birch. You don't want to do that. You'd have to start Boucher. You don't want to do that. Yeah. Disaster situation. What do you think about sending Yuta Watanabe to Brooklyn? We didn't send Yuta Watanabe to Brooklyn. He was a free agent. My all-time starting 5, Lowry. I'm doing them as Raptors, so I can't, like, no Hakeem bullshit, because he wasn't Hakeem when he was on the Raptors. Lowry, DeRozan, Kawhi, Pascal, Bosh. Oh, they have Devin Booker next to Raptors mascot in the picture. Well, there you go. I knew they'd get some sort of content out of it. They had to. It would be a disservice not to provide us that content. No, I'm not going to put Vincent over anybody else on the team that I have constructed over here. No. He'd be my cool sixth man. But listen, I love what Vince did for the city, but there's a lot of good players on this. A lot of good players have played here now. I'm not putting Vince Carter at the 5. I'm not putting him probably at the 4, especially when there's a guy like Siakam. I'm not putting him over Kawhi. I could put him at the 2 over DeRozan, but I'm comfortable with DeRozan there. And Kyle Lowry is the greatest of all time, so he's got to be in the starting 5. That's the team I'd roll with. Prime Vince Carter was a freak too. It's just I have to make a cut. I can't start all 6 of these guys. I have to make a cut there. Years down the line, we will look back at Siakam's Raptors career and realize how good this guy was for real. Hey, if he keeps trending the way he's going, and the Raptors can find some more success with this team, there's gonna be conversations about him being top 2, not 2, on the Raptors all-time list. If he stays here a while, and we start to find ways to get the right players around him, I swear we're gonna be talking big about him. We might get to that point. Hopefully by that trade, it's something good. Something good or something bad. Like we need to do something. Like I said, there needs to be some decision as to what the future of this franchise is going to be in the short term. The way it is right now is unacceptable. It is not bad enough to be really bad. It's not good enough to be good. Like, it's just purgatory right now, which is not a fun place to be in as an NBA fan. We're not as bad as the Bulls. We're nowhere near as bad as the Bulls because they already made their win now trade and they still suck. We have yet to make any sort of decision over there. Not bad at saying. We could make decisions, though, that change that 100%. Let's see. I'm going to put on the broadcast now. Anybody got any fun New Year's Eve plans? I will be at a party at night. I will be doing a video in the morning about the future of the Raptors. Should they tank? Should they not? Today's game will dictate that. What are we in this stretch? We lost to Memphis and the Clippers, obviously. We beat New York, beat Cleveland, and we lost to first. So of these 6 difficult games, we have, I think Philly was the first one. We've gone 2-3. This is exactly where I didn't want to be. I don't want to come out of these games 500. I don't want to come out of these games I want it to be 4-2 in this stretch or 2-4. Back, not the same as where we were, type of thing. I'm always hoping for a Raptors win at the end of the day. Until we commit, even if I'm on the side of maybe we should tank, until the front office decides that is the best way forward, I am going to be cheering for this team to win games. They are put out there. They're on the floor to win a basketball game. I want to see them win the basketball game today. Let's go and get it. Let's go and make things happen. The Phoneix Suns are missing Booker, Shamet. They're missing Payne. They're obviously still missing Cam Johnson. This is a winnable game. The Raptors are favored to win this game. Let's go make this shit happen for real. For real. Please. I know NZ is New Zealand, but thank you. It's New Year's Eve today. Well, I hope you have some fun plans for today. I am aware where New Zealand is, though. But yes, thank you. Appreciate you stopping in. Hey, dropping in, watching from New Zealand. Love hearing about the sport abroad. We got some Belgians here. We got some British, some English people here. People from New Zealand. Sometimes you get some Aussies here. It's wonderful. I love having the community all around the world at this point. We're at 13,000 subs. It's incredible. We're on a strong start on the road to 14,000 as well. We're less than 10 away from 13.1 actually. We might be able to hit that tonight on the stream, which would be very, very exciting, of course. I'm worried about Ayton as well. I'm expecting a big DeAndre Ayton game. You might be able to weather a big DeAndre Ayton game if they have other guys that are doing really well here. Things could spiral a little bit out of control, but again, we shall see. Let's watch it all play out before we judge. Let's see what sort of adjustments have gone in. Apparently, actually, Nick Nurse had a pretty lengthy film session going through the game from yesterday, and also apparently, well, I don't know if this is apparently, Nick Nurse said this. Nick Nurse said it was a one voice only type of meeting. So Nick Nurse was the only person who spoke in the meeting, talking about the good, the bad, and the ugly quote from the game yesterday. Let's see how it all plays out here. But, of course, Nick isn't happy. Juancho's not starting. Juancho got dropped from the starting lineup. So we will really have a good indication of what Gary Trent can be now that he's back in the starting lineup. Akai, what's up? Welcome to the stream. Down needs a full contract. Well, it's available to give it to him now, actually, with Justin Champagnie waived. New subscriber coming in, Phoneix, one or the other. Thank you so much for subscribing. Welcome to the Amateur Hour Army. You just subscribe yourself to a watch party like this for every single Raptors game and videos breaking down and analyzing this team coming out all throughout the week. Appreciate the subscription and hope you enjoy the show today. That was quite good yesterday. And I would assume that with Fred VanVleet still out, that they are going to give him some more opportunities today. Champagnie waits so close to New Year. Well, his guarantee kicks in January 1st. So they evidently, or they clearly waived him because they didn't want to pay him. That's all there really is to it. Some people are trying to create some false narratives about the Justin Champagnie situation. They're thinking that this is freeing up a roster spot for a trade. This is freeing up a roster spot to sign somebody. It's straight up a financial decision. Justin Champagnie's guarantee kicks in 2 days. They did not want to pay him in 2 days, so they waived him. Simple as that. I don't think it's a good decision. I think he's a good player and it would be smart to keep him on the books. But as far as getting waived, it is strictly a financial decision. Oh, champagne on news. Yeah, I guess that makes sense. It's you know what? I feel for the guy, but I also don't. He's gonna go sign it for a team somewhere, and he's gonna get an NBA contract, and he's gonna get an opportunity. He's gonna seize it. I am a big fan of Justin Champagnie's game. I think he's gonna have a. I think he has a spot in the NBA. I think he has a role in the NBA somewhere. Somebody will give it to him, and he will seize it somewhere. He like the shirt. That makes one of us. Down is actually a solid defender. I think he's okay. I think yesterday people kind of overrating his defense. He's fine. He's a fine defender. Another player that's thrive on a different team. Wouldn't say just another player. I also am the Yuta Watanabe discourse actually pisses me off like crazy. Yuta Watanabe got 2 full seasons in Toronto. 2 full seasons of one season where he got tons and tons of minutes and another full season where we had the worst bench in the league and he still could not carve out a rotation spot. He had so many opportunities to get a rotation spot here. We tried so hard to give it to him and he never took his opportunity. We did not like Yuta Watanabe is playing really well right now. He was not this player when he was on Toronto. In fact, he was very far from it. If he played like this for Toronto, he'd still be here. O'Shea Brissett, he had good half year to end the COVID season. He doesn't play a lot. He gets decent role player minutes. Not even. He gets okay minutes with Indiana, but he's not moving the needle if he's here. That's not a player that's moving the needle here. For sure. What is everybody going on about the mascot being injured? I have no idea what anybody is talking about. You missed a 2020 bench. Sorry. Yeah, the end of 2020. So the Norman Powell days over there. Rondé Hollis Jefferson, Serge Ibaka. Yeah, those were some fun times for sure. Trade Barnes and Trent for Mathurin and Turner. Bro, don't come in here with that. You regret the Norman Powell for Gary Trent Jr. trade? Why do you regret it? Raptors got a similar player who has the same output, who is younger and cheaper. I mean, yeah, we like Norm, but Gary Trent is just as good, younger and cheaper. That was the thought process behind it. It was a very big win of a trade for the Raptors. And if you look at what the Blazers got in return for Norman Powell, you'll see it even more. What did they get? They got like Keon Johnson, Eric Bledsoe, and a second, I think. Something like crazy low like that for Norman Powell. It's not a regrettable trade. It was an excellent trade. We'll see if the Raptors... the Raptors are in a similar position now where they have to either re-sign Gary Trent or trade him. So that could also dictate if the Raptors got a good deal in that one. You think Trent is the better player. So Trent is better, younger, and cheaper. But you still think it was a bad trade. Because of the memories. Don't let your heart dictate your brain. This is a business. We're in a business here. We like them, but this is a business. We're here to make our basketball team better. That was how we made the basketball team better. It was a great trade. It was an excellent trade. Excellent trade. Didn't seem like it at the time, but it has turned into a good trade for the Raptors. Yeah, they're showing DeAndre Ayton clips here. I am fearful of what DeAndre Ayton can do to us today. He's having a great year, coming off of all the controversy in the offseason. He's having a great year for the Phoneix Suns. He's balling, man. He's absolutely balling. No Achua today still. He's still questionable. He was still questionable today. Hopefully in the next game he comes back and is going to be playing. We'll see. Cloak needs to stay on his feet. Aiden will make you pay if you buy it. Yeah, DeAndre Ayton's a good player. Sometimes you feel like he's like slightly underutilized in Phoenix. If you watch some of his college tape back, this guy can play. This guy can really, really play as the number one guy. Now, he's not good enough to do that in the NBA, and you have to find a way to be more of a role guy in the NBA for sure. But this guy can cook if he's given the opportunity, and today could really be an opportunity where he does that. It's not show friends, show business. There you go. Achua is the only one that I think could stand a chance against Ayton. Well, the whole Achua thing as well, it's not like he's not going to help us when he comes back, but we also need to remember how bad he was playing at the start of this season. He's not going to be changing that much about the way the season's going. Sure, he's going to help, but it's not going to be like such a monumental switch the way the season is going when he returns. I just want to prep some people for that because I feel like there's a lot of discourse that he's going to change our big position and change our rim protection. I don't think that's going to be the case. Did I hear about the 11 suspension from the Magic Pistons game? I did hear about those, yes. It was crazy. Killian Hayes tried to kill a man on national TV on a basketball court. We'll see because, look, I hope he's back next game. The Raptors have 2 full nights off after today. Achua should be back. Fred VanVleet should be back. God forbid somebody gets injured today. Because if not, then we are going to be full strength coming into the new year. See what we're going to do there. We signed Saben Lee again. That I did not see. We brought back Saben Lee. That's great. 905 just lost their best player, or one of their best players, in Justin Champagnie. So that's good news, bringing back Saben Lee, who got signed away from the 905 like a month ago to play for the Sixers. I don't know if he actually played at all, but back to 905 would be great. Well, full strength set for Otto. Actually, yeah, you're right. I forgot about that. I would also like to see what we look like with Otto Porter Jr. This guy's never fucking healthy. He's probably played like 10 games this season. We're almost 40 into the year. Let me see how many games he's actually played this season. Where is his B-ball reference page? There it is. He's played 8 fucking games for us this season. God damn, man. 8 games. We're almost 40 into the season. Jesus Christ. As things are bad, is that we never got to see the team's actual center. Yeah. Like I said, I've always said this. I don't blame the front office for the way they handled the offseason. They bet on internal development. They signed Juancho and Otto, expected them to help with their shooting. Juancho has played, but has not helped us there. Otto has just not played. They gambled on last year's crashing the glass to continue to work instead of rim protection, extra possession game, helping us there. They bet on Koloko to help with the rim protection. Just hasn't worked out. Sukman, yes. Your comments, they appear on the side here as well. We can see them. If it's here, I can see them. Sometimes I take a few extra seconds to finish a thought before I reply. All right, starting lineups are out here now. Raptors going with Barnes. Trent is back in the starting lineup along with Anunoby, Siakam, and Koloko. They are going with Chris Paul, Okogie, Bridges, Craig, and Ayton. DeAndre Ayton could be the big one that could affect this night. Predator is not playing. One second, guys. Come on. All right, there we go. All right, about to get started here. Hopefully we come out and start the game well, because last game, the Grizzlies got out to a hot start, and that was it. They never looked back. They led throughout the entire game. So we got to get something better out of the starting five today. It also helps when you don't start two completely useless players on offense. Instead, we're only starting one of those today. So that shouldn't be too bad. Ryan Twitter says, "Are you NBA Chev doing a different voice?" There's no fucking way people say that. You are like Ryan. I don't believe you. There's no way people think that's the case. That would be insane. First of all, I have a full-time job on top of this stuff. There's no chance I could do that many videos. Second of all, that's ridiculous. If people actually think that, that's hilarious. Oh my God. No way, man. No way that's a thing. All right. Let's get into it here. Raptors against the Suns. Jump ball won by DeAndre Ayton, and we are underway. Chris Paul, ball handling one-on-one with Scotty Barnes here. Gets it to DeAndre Ayton, swings it to Okogie, back to Paul. Here's Torrey Craig. To Ayton inside, going with the hook shot. He's blocked. Gets the pass inside, but that's a shot clock violation. Okay, great defensive possession by the Raptors to get us started. And the Phoneix Suns cannot get a shot up in the 24 seconds. Okay, that's a good defensive possession. 100 more of those and we're in business. Siakam to OG. Back to Siakam. Now Barnes one-on-one with Paul. This could be a mismatch for size. They switch on Torrey Craig. But Barnes to the rim, misses his layup and cannot get the rebound. Here's Okogie. Tough layup and gets the roll. Gets it to drop there. Raptors down 2-0. Will they ever lead tonight? We will find out. They did not lead yesterday, to my recollection. Siakam almost straight away for the three, and the Raptors lead 3-2. Bridges to Paul in the corner, and it's deflected away off of Paul, out of bounds. Raptors force their second turnover in the first 90 seconds and look to add on to this 3-2 lead to start. Koloko to Siakam. Gets past the screen, puts it up with the right, and gets it to go. Siakam, 5 points early on. It's just going to be a big game from Pascal. Paul has a bit of space here. You don't need to respect his three-point ball that much, which they have done. Great job there. Koloko one-on-one with Paul. Gets it to Torrey Craig. The three ball is up, and Torrey Craig gets the tough shot to fall there. Gary Trent tries to respond with a three of his own. This one's no good. Siakam rebound, gets it to OG for three. OG gets the three ball to drop and gives the Raptors another 3-point lead. Roman, what's going on? Chris Paul has it turned over. 3 turnovers already for Toronto. Gary Trent goes for the layup but is fouled in transition by Okogie. And it looks like Gary Trent Jr. will be heading to the line here. Raptors, rim protection hasn't really been tested, but they're forcing turnovers. They're hitting their threes, getting to the rim. Positive start for the Raptors, and building maybe a little bit of momentum. Roman, that's funny, buddy. All right, Gary Trent at the line hits the first one. Gary Trent back in the starting lineup today after Juancho played his way out of the role pretty convincingly. Trent gets both to go. Here come the Suns, down 5. Bridges taking the ball forward. So the size of the Raptors have been a problem for Chris Paul early on. Here's Bridges. Kicked out to Paul. Now Okogie steps into a jump shot in mid-range, and that is bad defense. Koloko bites too hard. Okogie gets past him, then Scotty Barnes bites way too hard, and Okogie gets past him as well. Don't like that. Trent off of the screen. Now Siakam gets the switch onto Ayton. Siakam wants it in mid-range, will get it off, will not get it to go, and the rebound will go to Torrey Craig. Craig to Ayton inside, defended by Siakam. Gets the pass to Okogie, or is that Craig? That's Craig, sorry. Another easy look there at the rim. Double came there on Ayton. Nobody followed Torrey Craig as he streaked inside, and that is an easy feed, an easy make there for the Suns. 10-9. Anunoby trying to fight his way to the rim. Gets a nice pass to Koloko, who puts it down at the bucket. Okay. Nice job by OG. Good drive there to create some space. Having the peace of mind to find the pass, equally impressive. Chris Paul. They swing around the outside to Okogie. Up fake, nobody bites. Gets it to Paul. Almost picked off by OG. Paul feeds it. Has it stolen away again. Very uncharacteristic turnovers here from Chris Paul. He's got at least 2 tonight. And a blocking foul there. They call it on the floor. So there will be no shots here. But the Raptors up by 3 and really making use of the turnovers early. That's 4 turnovers already by the Phoneix Suns tonight in Toronto. Barnes inbounds to Koloko. Gets it back and feeds Siakam down low. Nice feed outside to Trent. Good play design by the Raptors. Gary Trent can hit the 3, but I'm just happy to see a play being run on offense to free up Gary Trent for a 3-point shot. Paul inside to Ayton. Turns it up, puts it up with the right, doesn't get it to go. Nice rebound there by Trent. Here come the Raptors the other way again with Siakam. Nice Euro step, but loses the handle. And it's tipped out of bounds, but it will be a Raptors ball still. How did the Raptors get Trae Young? Come on. Koloko to Anunoby. Past the screen. Attacking the rim. Tough reverse layup is good by OG. What a play there. Okogie inside. Layup is no good, but a foul by Koloko. Okogie really ripping us apart early on in this game. We're about 5 minutes into it. Raptors lead 14-9. They've looked good, forcing those turnovers, forcing the ball the other way in transition, and have created some good looks for three, knocking down a couple already as well. Okogie at the line. First free throw is way off the mark. Second free throw could make it a 4-point game here. Second free throw for Okogie is good. Guys, if you're enjoying the stream so far, please remember to drop a like to support the content and consider subscribing for watch parties like this for virtually every Raptors game and videos breaking down and analyzing this team coming out all throughout the week. Trent back up top to Siakam. Now Barnes just above the break. Gives it to Siakam. Straightaway three is too strong. And the rebound is tipped around, but eventually lands in the hands of nobody. It's out of bounds. It is Raptors basketball. Correction, I think they changed it to Phoenix basketball, but a timeout has been called here. You'd be surprised. The Orlando actually have a decent team out today. The depth is not there, but they still have a solid starting lineup. Like, look, they have Fultz, Terrence Ross, Bol, Franz Wagner, and Paolo Banchero. They still have most of their team here today. Most of their main guys. It's just like, okay, Bamba's not there. Carter, who would start, is not there. That's it. They got most of their starters here. It's just they're only running 8 guys today. That's part of their problem. The Wizards don't have Beal, and they just stink. They also just stink, the Wizards. Will Barton, by the way, who they traded for in the offseason, getting a lot of DNPs, which is interesting. Talk to the Wizards about trades. For who? Kuzma, maybe, but that doesn't solve like anything. Kuzma doesn't fix our problems. Kuzma is good. I like Kuzma. He just doesn't fix any of the issues our team has. Terrence Ross is hot garbage. I mean, sure, he's not hot garbage, but he's not anything special, I guess. Wizards up 39-34, by the way. Gafford, like that doesn't move the needle much in the center position. He's not like exceptional really in any category. All right, Raptors early on in this game turning defense into offense, getting those extra possessions. Suns have 3. I swear they have 4 turnovers because there was one shot clock violation, which I am counting as a turnover. Maybe it's not counted as a turnover, but regardless, we have 0 turnovers. So that's going well for us so far. We might see some Ishmael Wainwright action today for the Suns, by the way. Pascal Siakam has to share the rock. I think Siakam leads our team in assists. If Siakam is leading the Raptors in assists per game, should we ban PM? All right, back in action here. Chris Paul, yes. Working off a screen. Loses it again. That is 3 turnovers, I think, now for Chris Paul. Chris Paul does not turn over the ball much. Wow. Gary Trent steps into a 2. Too strong. Rebound by Ayton. Okogie in the corner for 3. This one's no good. The good rebound by Gary Trent. Dolan Wright in a pick from the Wizards. For who? Gary Trent? I mean, maybe, but why would they really want Gary Trent, though? Koloko, nice take inside. Gary Trent's expiring. What would they want him for? Chris Paul to Okogie. Flips it outside to Craig for 3. Jesus Christ. What a shot. How the hell did he hit that? He's a good shooter, but what a shot. Gary Trent for 3. This one's good. Gary Trent is hot out of the starting lineup for the Raptors. All right. Chris Paul to Okogie. Now Bridges inside for Aiden. Turnaround jumper for Aiden is good. 4-point game here. Raptors looking decent on both ends of the floor so far. OG fouled as he's going up. OG is going to be heading to the line there. To be honest, I didn't really see a foul, but OG's taking a couple shots to extend this 4-point lead for Toronto. Toronto Raptors roster. Let's see something. Let's see something here. Who is leading the Raptors in assists per game? Pascal doesn't pass. Siakam is averaging the most assists per game on the Raptors. Interesting. They're not even saying auto. We just know he's not playing. I wasn't going to ban you. I was joking. But this is a reminder that I wield all this power. Here's Aiden. Thaddeus Young has checked in for the Raptors. Here come the Suns again. Damian Lee for 3. He got it. Listen, you can't play a guy 48 minutes. We complain when a guy plays too much. We complain when Nurse subs a guy out. This is part of the rotation. Here's DeAndre Ayton going up to the rim. Layup, no good. That's one DeAndre should have made. But some solid defense to deter him, I suppose. 21-18, Barnes to Thad. Outside to Siakam. This is some good defense. There you go. Back to Thad. Hand off to Barnes. Barnes fires away for the 3. Way off. It actually almost went in off the backboard. But in truth, way off the mark with that 3. Why is Scotty Barnes shooting that is the question on my mind. DeAndre Ayton 1-on-1 with Thad. In the low post. Feeds it to Okogie, or is that Craig? That's Craig inside. Puts in the bucket. It's a 2-point game now. Siakam. Looking to create. Off the screen. Feeds it to Thad inside. Nearly has it turned over. Gets it back. Puts it off the glass and puts it in. Raptors back up by 3. Damian Lee loses the handle, out of bounds, and another turnover by the Phoneix Suns. There's been tons of Phoenix turnovers early on in this game. Oh my goodness. Nice start by the Raptors in a game here, but we're in a solid position to keep pushing forward, especially if we can continue to force turnovers at the rate in which we are doing so. The Phoenix Suns have, how many turnovers now? I think they have 6 turnovers now. It's listed as 5, but if we're counting as well the shot clock violation, that'll be a team turnover. Does that count towards team turnovers? Yes, they have 6 total turnovers in this game so far. I don't mind the uniforms. I like that color, that like electric blue sort of color. I'm a fan. Phoenix typically come through with some good jerseys for my taste. What's going on around the NBA right now? Let's check in on some of the scores. Atlanta beating the Lakers 25-16. Washington beating Orlando by 10 points near the end of the first half. How's my boy Bron doing? 2 points in the first quarter. LeBron, come on, man. We got his over on points today. Can't complain much about the way the game is going. We're weathering what they have. They're hitting some tough three-pointers. I think everything's looking fine here. I'm tired, man. I'm going to get a good-ass sleep tonight. It's been a long week. Every week is a long week. And I'm going to wake up early to do work. Always working, man. It's weird. When I have, like... I think last week, I had, like, 45 minutes where I had, like, nothing to do. It was, like, a 45-minute window where I had no plans. I wasn't working. There were no sports on that I wanted to watch. I had no idea what to do with myself. It was just, like, I'm one of those people that always has to keep themselves busy now. Not that I don't have free time, but I mean, it was just, I'm a very scheduled person. I had nothing scheduled into it. Okay, here we go. Is this an Ishmael Wainwright sighting? It is. Ishmael Wainwright. Revenge game getting started right now. Here come the Suns with their should-be weak bench and another turnover by the Suns. There's 7 turnovers in the first quarter by the Phoneix Suns. Trent to Flynn for the shirt. It's off the mark on the 3. Rebound is batted out to Siakam. Come on, Flynn for the shirt. Kick out to Flynn for 3. Off the mark again. Rebound by Phoenix. Damn. Naka shot 2 for 12 yesterday. Need better tonight. Another shot drops there for Phoenix. Don't know who that is. Who is this? I've never seen this man before in my life. That is Washington. Kick out to Trent. On the side for 3. Gary Trent staying hot, getting it to go over there. 26-22 for Toronto. Gary Trent, a very welcome sight in the starting lineup at the moment. Damian Lee turns it over again. 8 turnovers by the Suns. Can the Raptors capitalize more? Siakam is fouled and is going to head to the line. Raptors forcing a ton of turnovers. They have not committed a single turnover, yet only find themselves up by 4, although Siakam is heading to the line over here. Gary Trent's been hot, man. Let's stay hot, Gary. Let's stay hot, man. Siakam first free throw is good. MSJ, thanks so much for the dono, or the super chat, excuse me. Bringing it in, shouting out the shirt.
Here comes the money.
The shirt, I wish it was better as well. Thank you guys, MSJ, for coming through with the super chat, as they do very consistently on the channel. Very grateful. Siakam at the line, gets both to drop, and it is a 6-point game. near the end of the first quarter here. 1:12 to go. Washington bringing it forward for Phoenix. Lee kicks out to Saric. Drives in, feeds to Landale, who puts in the short jumper, or the little hook. Four-point game. Raptors running the shot clock here. Siakam gets it to Boucher. Corner three is up, and the corner three is down. Chris Boucher, back-to-back games with a three. Washington tries, loses it. Another turnover by Phoenix, but then the Raptors give it right back. I am wearing pants, yes. Raptors forcing, that's their first turnover, by the way, forcing a ton of turnovers. Would like to have used it a little bit more here. Washington into a deep three. Off the mark, rebound. Nice job by Boucher to corral that one. 8 seconds for the Raptors to get the last shot of the quarter. Siakam driving, putting it up. It doesn't go. Gets his own miss. Puts it up and is fouled on that one. I thought he may have been fouled on the first one, but got fouled in the second one, and with 0.9 seconds to go, he is going to be heading to the line to add on to the 31-24 lead here. Nice job to haul in that rebound as well. Baiting Wainwright into that foul. You like the Flynn shirt? Appreciate that. People loving the Flynn shirt. Some MVP chants in Scotiabank Arena for Pascal. Man, brings a tear to my eye how far this man has come. Siakam has averaged 28.8 points in December. Good grief. Both free throws drop for MVP Pascal. MV Pascal. And the Raptors lead by 9 after the first quarter. Nice job by the Raptors using the defense, turning it into offense, looking good against a shorthanded Phoneix Suns team. I have had a lot of water. I need to get some more. I'm going to go to the bathroom, get some water, and I will be right back. While I'm gone, if you are enjoying the stream, we are 4 likes away from 50. Let's like the stream if you're enjoying and consider subscribing for more Raptors content just like this. Be right back, guys. Do not go anywhere. Okay. Do your All-Star votes, actually. Yeah. You haven't done those, do your All-Star votes. MSJ, appreciate that. Thank you again for the super chat. And I'm glad this is a good way to keep following the Raps outside of Canada. One second here. Oh, fuck. Okay, good first quarter, guys. Forcing a lot of turnovers, hounding ball handlers, getting the passes, picking them off. Everything is going pretty well here. Let's see how we go for the second quarter that is already underway. Malachi Flynn kicks out to Thad. It gets its way to Gary Trent. Goes past the screen and is fouled. They call an offensive foul on Gary Trent. Okay. That looked like a defensive foul to me. What is what is Precious Achiuwa wearing? Did anybody catch a glimpse of that? Chris Paul to Saric. Kicking out to nobody. That will be an over and back. OG actually, after the whistle, threw down a pretty mean dunk there. Like I said, it won't count. Was that a Fat Albert on Precious Achiuwa's shirt? It might be. All right. Cruz Boucher, corner three. This one rolls out off the rim. Raptors up by 9. Chris Paul, still loads of time left in this game. Paul, past the first defender, past the second one. Tough fadeaway. Wow. Wow. That is nice. Chris Paul, what a shot there. Gary Trent. Layup is no good. And the Suns bat away the rebound. Chance in transition here. Swings it to the corner for Damian Lee. Good three-point shooter who knocks it down and chips into the lead, which is now 4 points here. Just like that. That's how quick it can change, everybody. Rather watching the game. TSN. TSN 3 I am on. See, OG, turnaround jumper in the paint. Well off the mark. And here come the Suns again with Chris Paul. Get it to Damian Lee. Back to Paul. Paul swings in the corner to Saric for 3. He knocks it down. The 9-point lead is gone. 8-0 run in the matter of a minute by the Phoneix Suns. That's what shooting does. Gets you right back into the game. Raptors could not respond. And, well, here we are. Chris Paul kind of takeover mode on this game and has got the Phoneix Suns right back where they want to be. God damn. All right, let's come out of timeout, make some adjustments, figure out how to pick up shooters again. Because it was fine in the first quarter, not so fine in the second quarter, as Chris Paul has really taken it into another gear here. Good old Raptors. I was worried about the third quarter, not the second quarter. Passings play all 40. This is what I'm talking about. You have people in the chat saying, why are you subbing these guys off? Play them more. Then you have guys in the chat who are saying, play these guys more. Or some people say, why are you subbing them out? Keep playing them. You have somebody saying, why are they playing so many minutes? No other team in the league does this. There's always both sides of it. There's always both sides of it. You can't play in 48 minutes. I know you're joking, but I know you're joking. You cannot play in 48 minutes. Yeah, you have to be able to weather the storm a little bit with some guys on the bench. But Suns hit a couple threes, and Chris Paul hits a ridiculous fadeaway, and all of a sudden, here we are. Why does OG shoot mid-ranges? Why is OG shooting mid-ranges, period? How obvious has it been this season that he's not good enough at them to continue to take them? Haskell carries thing night, and he can't, but he's gonna try. He's gonna try. How many points does Fred have? He's at 0, man. He's playing like shit tonight. He hasn't hit a single shot yet. Oh, a standing ovation for Jack Armstrong. Shout out, man. Gotta love the old white guy wearing his basketball jersey over a dress shirt. And not just like, not even like a white dress shirt. Over like a plaid, very colorful design dress shirt with a basketball jersey over the top. You gotta love the guy that shows up wearing that. He's in the spirit. But he's still gotta have like some... He can't commit a full outfit, but he's got his jersey. Flynn for 3. Another one is no good. He's 0 for 3 from 3. We're going to watch the game. TSN. Damian Lee to Chris Paul. I don't believe Jack is retiring. Maybe he's at a milestone. Chris Paul past Malachi Flynn, fadeaway jumper, and that's a 10-0 run for Phoenix, who lead now. Flynn to OG. Now Thad turns it over. My God. Suns attacking again. Lee gets it to Paul. We got a new subscriber here. Gabrielisa W. With the W by subscribing to Amateur Hour as the Raptors force a turnover. Thank you so much for subscribing. Welcome to the Amateur Hour Army. OG kept missing. He had an off night. OG to Wancho. Extra pass to Flynn. Now OG. 6 in the shot clock for OG, who gets to the rim and puts it in. There you go. Those are the buckets, man. Not those mid-range stuff. Not the mid-range stuff. What the hell do you want me to say? Guy has a bad night. Should we trade him? Should we buy him out because he had a bad night? Wainwright for 3 in the revenge game. 37-35. 1 for 7 from the field in this quarter. My God. It's usually our third quarters, man, not our second quarters. OG, step back 3, no way. Doesn't go there. That's not his game, man. Okay, I'm done now. Get Siakam back in. I can't watch any more of this. I know he played the entire first quarter. We can't do more. We can't do more of this. Saric for 3. No good. Rebound by OG. Raptors down by 2. OG, that's a charge. Why do they feel like they hit every 3? Because you're more fixated on them hitting shots than us. Wainwright like a rugby player. He used to be a tight end. He used to be never played, I don't think, but he was under contract with the Buffalo Bills for a period of time. And a former Oregon Duck, if I'm not mistaken, for football. Was he Oregon? I think he might have been Oregon. I could be wrong about that. He did play. He did that. He was under contract with the Bills. I know that. That's an over and back. Yeah, what the fuck is this ref smoking on the bottom here? How do you not see that shit? That's a very clear over and back. How did they not call that? Oh my God. An easy call like that. And there's a ref right there who can't even do his job. Look at number 85, bottom of the screen. How did he not call that? How did he not call that? It took a ref that wasn't even in nearly as good of a spot to call that. What is this guy doing? 13 turnovers for Phoenix to our 4, but we're losing. Siakam for 3. No good. Thank God he's back in the game. Tipped away off the glass, and Sarge picks it up and gets them going with Bridges. Bridges to Ayton. Backing down Barnes. Puts it up and turns it over again. 14 turnovers for Phoenix. Barnes to Trent. Hand off to Barnes. Don't shoot that. Thank you. Okay, takes a fadeaway mid-range jumper. You know what? He hit it. But they wave off the basket because there's a foul underneath the rim. Oh, they are going to count the bucket. Excuse me. Loose ball foul, but they will count the bucket. So Sky Barnes will get that one to count. Bad shot. Not his shot, but it went in. Who betting on this? Oh, the ref. Scotty should own this game. He had a really good second half last game, so hopefully more of the same today. Is that another 15 turnovers by the Suns with 5:59 to go in the second quarter, and we're tied. You gotta make we're scoring off these, but we gotta be doing more in other spots. Trent, baseline J, doesn't go, rebound Saric. Here come the Suns. It would be nice to get a top 2 pick in the draft. Yeah, that would be nice. Chris Paul, step back, mid-ranges. I mean, that's just an automatic shot for Chris Paul. It's ridiculous how good this guy is at that. How the Wiz doing? They're up by 10 last time I checked. I don't know. They are shooting 73%. Oh, my God. Trent for 3. Wow, Gary Trent having a big game here. Well, I figured it out. Suns are shooting 73%. And it'll be a lot. Well, I was going to say it'd be easy to hit those numbers when Sarge has open layups, but he missed the layup. Here come the Raptors with Siakam. He's fouled. Puts it up. Can't get it to go. But no matter, he will have the opportunity to pick up those points at the line to put the Raptors back up by 3. My eyes are really bugging me today. How is Saric that open, though? How is he that open? I know he missed, but man, he shouldn't have. Regardless, Siakam on the line here with the Raptors up by 1. First free throw is good. Siakam getting to the line a ton this season, something he has really worked on, and is hitting the free throws. He's shooting just under 80% on high volume, which is a good number to have. Siakam already on 10 points. Second free throw makes it 11. 3-point game. Raptors have forced 15 turnovers and committed 4, yet find themselves in a game because the Suns are shooting above 70% from the field in this one. All right, back in action. 4:50 to go in the half. Here's Bridges. Gets a screen. Switches on to OG. Not what you want to happen. Gets it to Sarge instead. Here's Craig. Get a step back for a baseline J. It's no good, and the rebound falls to Anunoby. Raptors moving forward again with Barnes. Out to OG for 3. Ooh, OG! Stuffs it in. OG Anunoby knocks down the three-pointer, and the Raptors lead this game by 6. OG coming alive on the offensive end for this one so far. Let's see. OG's got 12 points on 4 for 7 shooting here. Piling on the offense. Raptors looking good in this one. Again, up by 6, forcing tons of turnovers. Got to get that defense engaged. Got to get those stops. It's either we're forcing a turnover or they're scoring right now. So let's try to get this going again. NBA mics are so bad I could hear people on the foul line. I have no idea what you're trying to say. They're so bad that they're picking up what the players are saying from the foul line. That's good, I would argue. If you guys are enjoying the content, again, please make sure you have smashed that like button to support the channel. They should be muted. Right till I tell you about this amazing feature TVs and computers have when you're watching the game. Pascal Siakam inefficiently has his. We haven't done box. Actually, we'll do box spread half, but not the most efficient night from the Raptors. Not efficient really at all from the field, but Siakam continuously is getting to the line and picking up some points there. Gary Trent not really hitting a lot of shots, but the ones that he is hitting are from 3. Raptors have 3 players in double digits tonight, which is a big benefit because the Suns are up to 64% shooting here. Agreed. Please make sure you do your votes. We'll do some halftime all-star voting as well. First channel to DM gets 5. First channel to DM gets $5, according to Luke. Luke, are they DMing your YouTube channel, Twitter? You gotta be a little bit more specific here, buddy. Make an OG emote. I only have so many. Actually, I actually could. I actually didn't realize because now we have a lot more members. I can probably add in way more emotes. So thank you for that reminder. I will make an OG Anunoby emote now. OnlyFans. So good idea. I will make a OG emote and add in some other emotes for people to use as well. All right, back in action here. Raptors up 45-39. 4:15 to go in the half. Chris Paul passed the screen. Barnes over his head, kicks it to Okogie, who shoots and is called for a foul. A foul called against Scotty or OG. That's 3 fouls on OG here. That's not good. Sam is plus 17. That tells you the story tonight. Here's Chris Paul. Kicks it to Torrey Craig for 3. Torrey Craig can't get this one to drop. Rebound by OG, who fires it forward to Siakam. At the rim is blocked, but that will be goaltending. Nice effort by Bridges there, but it will be goaltending here. Nice job by OG to fizz that one forward to get the assist. Nice job by Koloko that it blocked that 8, by the way. Oh, Wizards are up by 19 here. I shouldn't have pussed out. Oh, well. Aiden with the right can't get the shot to go, but a loose ball foul called there. That another foul on OG, that one? Man. Oh, gee. He just picked up his third. He's got to know better than that. Got caught on the loose ball there. Another turnover forced by Toronto. This is actually a joke now. Scotty lobs it to nobody, but eventually Boucher picks it up. And just like you draw it up, Boucher picks up the loose ball. And I think Scotty Barnes may get credit for the assist on that one. Okay, it works. 49-39. Here's a Koji in the corner to... And back to Bridges. DeAndre Ayton backing down Koloko. DeAndre Ayton, a non-factor in this game, incredibly. Kicks out to Bridges for three, which won't go. Rebound by Okogie. Chris Paul steps into... Ooh, fakes a three. He got me. Bridges fights his way inside and will pick up the and one. So Bridges can make it a 7-point game if he can hit his free throw here. Aiden's not horrible. I watched Steven Adams and Ivica Zubac absolutely obliterate this team. But tonight, we're keeping tabs on DeAndre Ayton. This guy only has 2 points on 1 for 6 shooting. Things are going well in this department. Very surprisingly. All right. I like it. 49-42. Raptors moving forward with Barnes. Siakam. Bro, I just unsubscribe. Barnes puts it up, can't get it to go. Chris Paul for three and one on the three. So just as easily as we take the lead, Chris Paul and the Suns fight back into it. Chris Paul can hit. It will be a 3-point game. It was just 10. It was just 10. Come on, man. Man, imagine being that fucking sorry that you take that time out of your day just to say something so stupid. Jacob. Raps Diets rated KFC, Mary Brown's, Popeyes for chicken, Sando, top 3. The list is incorrect here. KFC. If you're going to KFC, you're not getting a chicken sandwich. Mary Brown's, they do a phenomenal chicken sandwich, as do Popeyes. KFC, I'd say it's good. It's no Popeyes. But I think we're forgetting the wild card here. Chick-fil-A is better than all of them with the chicken sando. But I think I may have to give the title. No, I can't skew Mary Brown's because of their taters. KFC's has a worse sandwich than Popeyes and Mary Brown's, in my opinion. No Chick-fil-A in Canada. Russell Westbrook, I got some news that's going to change your life. Not only is there a Chick-fil-A in Canada, there are at least 2 in Toronto. Do with that information what you will. But if I'm you, I'm jumping in my car right now and driving to Yonge and Bloor. Grab myself some Chick-fil-A. All right, at the line. Back in it here. 49-47. Is there one in Woodbridge too? Chris Boucher puts it down, and it's back to a 4-point game. Yeah, Chick-fil-A is in Canada. Chick-fil-A's the best chicken sandwich. And to me, it ain't close. Chris Paul for 3. No good. And this isn't saying that any of them are bad. It's like pizza. They're all good. It's just some are better than others. 51-47 for Toronto. 1:07 to go in the second quarter. Siakam past the screen, gives it to Barnes with the right, no good, gets his own miss, kick to Boucher. Chuck it, Chris. Doesn't get the three-pointer to go. Rebound by Ayton there. There is a Chick-fil-A in Yorkdale Mall. That is 3 Chick-fil-A's that I have visited. I forgot about the Yorkdale one. That is 3 that I have been to in Canada. Unless it's in the U.S., go to Domino's. I agree. U.S. Domino's is... I will never forgive that one I tried. Gary Trent for 3. No good. The rebound by Craig. Full court pass. And almost an and one for Bridges. It probably should have been there. I hate those. I hate those. So there's a Chick-fil-A at Yonge and Bloor. There's one on Queen Street. A little bit west of University Avenue. And there is a Chick-fil-A in Yorkdale. Those are the ones I know of. And I'm sure more are going to be on the way. I feel like every day that I actually want Chick-fil-A, like I always do, but like the days where I'm like, you know what? I'm really feeling Chick-fil-A right now. Why is it always Sunday? Why is it always Sunday that I'm sitting there thinking, man, I could really go for Chick-fil-A today? Then you go, fuck, it's Sunday. That's the Lord's Day. God forbid I eat fried chicken on the Lord's Sunday. You're not supposed to eat on the Lord's Day. There's a couple in Saga. There's none in Saga. North York, I don't know if there's any. There's one in Scarborough Town Center as well. They're all over Canada. Well, they're not all. They're all over Southern Ontario. I don't know about that one, though. Anyways, let's talk about basketball. 53-51. Chris Paul past Scotty Barnes. Flips it out to Lee. Corner 3 for Lee. Or is that Lee? Yes. Or is that Craig? Craig missed the shot. All right. Raptors up by 2. They should be up by more, but they aren't. Whatever. They're up. 53-51 at the half. I've never been to Jolly, but I got to try it. All right. If you guys are enjoying the content, please remember again to subscribe to the channel. It's halftime. Let's do some all-star voting here. Just to remind you guys again to do your NBA all-star voting. Voting is open online. You can vote online. Get yourself in here and vote Siakam and OG at least. Add Chick-fil-A, a few different malls. Wow. They're going to add one in Square One. They're going to add one in other malls. Wow. They're everywhere. Do your all-star voting. Kurt, I got some bad news. Chick-fil-A is closed on Sundays. So that's why they're not open. That's why you can't get Chick-fil-A on Sunday. I don't give a shit. You think I care if God cares? You think I care about what God cares about me eating? Certainly do not. All right. Let's do our all-star picks. Let's go to let's actually do a full team here. So first of all, the man, Pascal Siakam. Second of all, the other man, OG Anunoby. Third one, I don't like voting for the easy ones. So let's do something crazy. I don't want to vote for any of these guys. Sadiq Bey, newest member of the No 3, No D club. Let's just vote Scotty. Why not? All right, Eastern Conference guards. Who could use a little push? Oh, Tyrese Halliburton. I got to give him my vote. Fuck it. We'll give it Fred. We'll give it Fred as well. Halliburton's nasty. All right, let's go to the West. The Western Conference. I don't like voting for the obvious one. I want to vote for, a guy that I think deserves an extra little jump. Jaren Jack, he's been injured. He's been injured. Who can we give? This guy's been injured. Come on. Jabari Smith. Jakob Poeltl. There you go. Jakob Poeltl will give a shout out to Zubac for the way he played against the Raptors, and just because of that, we're going to go for Steven Adams as well. All right. Let's go to the Western Conference front court, or back court. All right, who are we going to go with here? I like Ja. I like Dame. Let's go with both of those guys. And there you have it. Just like that. It's super easy. I put the link in chat to go vote. This will be my team. I'm going to enter my information and submit this. And I'll show you guys the finalized submission. I'm already signed in. So the votes are in. Here are my 10 selections. Make sure you guys have voted at least for Siakam. Also consider voting for Anunoby, but you got to vote for Pascal Siakam 100%. I wouldn't work on Sunday either. I didn't have to. That's actually completely false because I work most Sundays and I don't have to. I produce YouTube content. I won't this Sunday, but very often I post YouTube content on Sundays and I absolutely don't have to. And that's work. There is a Chick-fil-A in IKEA. Now that sounds like an outstanding day. My full-time job, I'm a producer / content creator for The Hammer. Visit thehammer.bet to see some of my work and other work the company does. Here you go. I don't know, Luke, if you're still watching, I saw a nice little video from Skyline Chili on my TikTok. They have a brand new spaghetti with chili on it. It made the Italian in me want to cry, but it looked just awful. But we got to try it. On the chill on the God talk. Chick-fil-A is closed on Sunday because on the seventh day, God rested. Are we saying Chick-fil-A is God and they just need a day off from being God every once in a while? Is that what it is? All right, let's talk about the game that we have had here. The Raptors are forcing tons and tons and tons of turnovers. Still can't get themselves out to a big lead here because they have been shooting bad, very poorly, and the Suns have been shooting very well. Let's look at the box score. Siakam, as usual, balling, 15 points, 4 assists. OG, much better game today. Actually in the positive finally on the plus minus. He's got 12 points, 3 assists, 3 rebounds, and a steal. Scotty Barnes, another night struggling to get going in the first half. Yesterday, he exploded second half, so hopefully more of that today. But he's putting up a 2-1-1-1-1 night. 2 points, 1 rebound, 1 assist, 1 steal, 1 block. Gary Trent has hit 3 of 6 of his threes. He's hit 0 twos on 3 attempts, but we'll take the 3 threes, and he's got 11 points. Off the bench, Boucher has a 3 for you, contributing a little bit to your offense over here. Going to the possession battle, Raptors winning this one heavily, yet the Suns have hit 1 more field goal than us. They're shooting 58% from the field and 50% from 3 compared to the Raptors 41 and 33. It's just standard practice. At least we've been perfect from the line, which is helping us with this lead. Rebounding-wise, they're actually leading, which is surprising because we have more offensive rebounders. They are just dominating the defensive glass. It's not like we're not. I mean, they're just hitting so many shots that there is as many rebound opportunities for us on defense, I suppose. Turnover wise, this is the big stat affecting the game the most. They have 15 turnovers. We have 10 points off of those turnovers. We only have committed 4. They have not scored off of any of those turnovers. That's where the Raptors can find something to really get this game going. They can start knocking down shots and playing some better defense. I think Chick-fil-A is closed because they are God. Position on this, if it has changed or not. Position on what? Raptors aren't going anywhere. Well, we have all of our assets to trade still. We're in it. I've said it a lot. Like I have said, we're in no rush to be good. Very much in no rush right now. But the core is young, and there's assets in place to put talent around them. Yeah, sorry. Last year's deadline post Halliburton trade, I asked if you would trade Pascal Siakam for Tyrese Halliburton. You were leaning yes. I don't recall ever feeling that way. I don't think I would have been on that side. Maybe I don't recall that conversation, but I do not think that I would have felt that way. I definitely would not I wouldn't do that trade. If I'm on the fence, I always take the two-way forward over the guard. This is a typical weird Raptors game. We're weird. We embrace the weird. Chick-fil-A is... God is in the back cooking the goddamn chicken. Oh, that's funny. Somebody's like super religious in chat. They might be like really pissed off at me. Post a bonus trade. This is before. No. Siakam was on fire. I wouldn't switch up on a player like that. I don't think. Maybe I don't know. Maybe I did. I wouldn't do that trade. Tim, I don't drink coffee or ice caps, whatever. So, how are they made? That's weird. Trent is underrated. I think he's rated because he's 3 for 6 from 3, but he's also 0 for 3 on 2s. Tim's raised their donut prices again. How much do they cost? I don't even know how much donuts cost because I'm like very rarely buying them. And like if I am, I don't even look at what it costs because it's probably like it's like what, like $2 are they now? They actually aren't 2. 2 is a little bit expensive for a donut, I might say. He's doing his job today, but I think he's rated. $2 for donut. That just seems like too much. What does it cost at Krispy Kreme to get a donut? Krispy Kreme's is better. One of the bets. I did see Ayton over 20 points on the bets today. I didn't want to hit that one, but I did hit his rebounds over 10, and I believe he's halfway there. He has 5, so we'll see. Oh, man, I bet back against the Wizards because I was scared of my position on them, and I fucking regret my decision because they are blowing out the Orlando Magic here. You fucking pussy. I pussied out of my bet. I had them on a great bet. I pussied out, and they're going to blow out the Orlando Magic now. Dumb. While you're voting, so that Fred is not the worst. Oh, you're joking. Okay. Fred is, in fact, not the worst point guard in the NBA. Nobody's working Sunday. Actually, some people are. If I was home, no, I wouldn't work Sunday still. I'm not going to be home on Sunday anyways. Monday's a holiday, and I am working on that one. Why do I worship Fred? I don't. Fred VanVleet is not the worst point guard in the NBA. I'm sorry. My knees are scuffed. I should look into getting some knee pads. But in my opinion, Fred VanVleet is not the worst point guard in the NBA. Controversial. Are we trying to tank? No. The Raptors are clearly like still trying to win basketball games here. Nobody's resting unnecessarily. They're out here hauling ass every game. Like even they're getting blown out by Memphis, but they're still going hard in that one. Learn how to keep it different. Ariel, before you go, this is my channel. I do whatever the fuck I want on my YouTube channel. Nobody can tell me what to do. I do what I want when I want because it's my channel. That's what makes it a great YouTube channel. That's what makes me the YouTuber that I am. And I will move on. I don't see it anywhere. I don't see their channel anywhere. That's strange. You'd think they'd be like pretty high up on this page. That's weird. Man, I'm so cheesed at myself for betting on the fucking Orlando Magic. I just whatever. You know what? I'm not gonna pitch for my bets. Never mind. I felt worried, so I decided to make a play. It didn't work out. God, can you just to circle back because I can't get this out of my head. Can you actually imagine telling somebody else how to do their content? Can you actually imagine that? Unbelievable. Ever doing a 2K stream again? Maybe in the summer, but like, I don't like 2K that much, and I suck. The only stream, like, good, you know what? To be honest, I've learned recently, I am slightly nasty at Mario Kart. That's the only like game I think I could grind on stream. So my audience are kids. Are you questioning my language? Fuck them kids. All right, another turnover by Phoenix to start the half. Here we are, up 55-51. And another turnover by Phoenix. Raptors get it back. And here they come again. New Rainbow Road GOAT track. Not GOAT, but like one of them. Gary Trent, step back three. Brovey hits this. Oh! Gary Trent steps back for three. Knocks it down, and the foul. Oh, Mario Kart's a great game. Get the DLC. The DLC is worth it. Get the DLC. Whew. Gary Trent gets the 4-point play. Raptors up 59-51. Bridges for three, responds, gets it to go there. By the way, the whole Fred VanVleet thing, Just to make it clear, like I'm not just like either it's my way or the highway. I've never been like that ever. Never will be like that. I think different opinions are excellent because if everybody had the same opinion, content would be really boring because, well, you're just listening to me tell you all the things you agree with, and then I never push the boundaries of your thoughts on the team and of players. Nobody would watch that if I didn't do that. I defend Fred because I think people overhate him because they do. They treat him like he's the sole reason why this team is 15-20 when that's not the case. And I believe he's a good player. He's having a bad season, but I believe he's a good player. I'm not against trading him if you get a good trade, but I don't think you should just give him away for nothing either. Differing opinions are what makes the internet and the content space what it is. It makes content entertaining. Another turnover by Phoneix and puts it in. So I don't have an issue with people disagreeing with me. I have an issue with people telling me how to run my channel. Chris Paul bringing it forward for Phoneix, 61-54. Out to Torrey Craig. Another turnover, bro. This is unbelievable. Trent with the slam. Oh, Gary Trent going up heavy. I didn't know Gary Trent could throw down like that. What is going on here? Technical. What just happened? Erica, I was just thinking about you. I swear to God. You said yesterday, why didn't he dunk that? But can Gary Trent even dunk? He can dunk. Very clearly there. Wow. That was nasty. How much do I want to pay Fred then? How much do I want to pay him? Is how much should he get paid? I think hey. I just watched a Giannis commercial where he said glizzy, and I'm still adjusting to it. Fred, I'd like to pay him nothing, and he just plays for free. How much is a fair price for him? $27 million is probably a fair price for Fred. He's going to want 30. That's probably too much. I'd like to pay him 25 or less, but he's going to know he's playing in his prime. He's going to know the cap is going up. If we're not going to pay him, somebody else is going to pay him. Somebody else is going to pay him, guys. If we can pay him less than that, even better. The way he's playing, he might move himself down to like 25 or less, but I think 27 right now is a bit of a fair price for him. We'll see how he also ends the season. There's still over half a season to go here. Gary Trent playing out of his mind, man. I think the way we've been playing, the lack of shooting, Gary Trent off the bench, I still like the idea. I think he's being underutilized off the bench. Like my expectation was he'd still be getting like mid 30 minutes per game, but he isn't off the bench. I prefer like the 6 man still gets a bunch of time, like other top 6 men in the NBA, which I believe Gary Trent can be. Listen, you don't want to pay 25 for Fred. That's what Jalen Brunson got. Tyler Hero got over 30 a year. Jordan Poole got over 30 million a year. This is the market for guards. This is what they get. Yeah, I guess age-wise, Trent brings you something a little bit different there. Letting Fred walk would be a disaster. You got to trade him or you got to sign him. Letting him walk would be a disaster, I think. Fred's health could be an issue. But like, this is what guys cost. Jalen Brunson is debatable. Tyler Hero is probably better. Jordan Poole is probably better, sure. But they got paid a lot. Like, they're getting paid a lot more as well. I'm not saying he's going to make as much as them either, by the way. But the early indication of the way the NBA contract market is heading is very lucrative contracts. that seem crazy right now, but the expectation as a cap goes up is that these contracts are going to look a lot better. Brunson got a big contract for what he is. Tyler Hero and Jordan Poole, I believe, got humongous contracts, but they're going to look better as they play through those contracts. And that is something that is in the minds of players going into this offseason. They've turned over like 5 times in the first 3 minutes of this quarter. We might not even win a game. We're going to force like 40 turnovers. Siakam for 3. Drills it. 66-55 here. Poole is the best of those guys. Yeah. Agreed. But also these guys are getting paid because their younger players going to continue to get better, which is true as well. Fred is getting mid-20s. I can't see him not. If we don't give it to him, somebody else will. Trent, I would be worried about signing. From this season, Brunson's been playing better than Fred, for sure. Last season, I would not have said that. Foul there on Koloko. I don't know about that. You take Brunson over Poole or Hero. I would not take him over Poole. Saric getting a few people to bite. They call a foul. From my angle, I didn't see one there. Nothing. Fred, what personal issues does Fred VanVleet have? Hometown discount. I wouldn't count on it, but we'll see. 66-55 here. Raptors have started the third quarter really well here, and that is not a usual sight. We have been horrendous in third quarters all throughout the season, especially in the month of December. But so far, we've got 13 points in this quarter to Phoenix's, if Saric hits this, 6. There's no personal issues that I've seen. Barnes, coast to coast, lays it in. What a play there by Scotty Barnes. Get it? Have another kid, bro. Maybe that's just what he needs. And, foul, or it's tipped out of bounds. It'll be Phoenix ball there. Koloka's a 33rd pick. He's been much better than he should be, but he's being asked to do too much in his rookie season. Don't put the blame on him. Put the blame on the fact that we actually have to use him in so many minutes. Good PDs don't grow on trees. It's a good point. Doesn't mean you should force it with a guy that you don't think is good enough, but wow, what a 3 there by Chris Paul. But losing one for free would be disaster, I think. Gary Trent to Siakam. Back to Trent, wide open for 3. This one doesn't go. OG gets it back and throws it down. Mama, there goes what a play by OG to read that one off of the glass. Big men also take the longest to develop. That's another good point. Saric finds some room and puts it up with one hand. Back to an 8-point game. 7:12 to go in the quarter. Barnes wants to go coast to coast again. Puts it up. Does not get it to go there. High rebounds 8 now. Isn't he at 5? He's got 5. Ain't nothing. Breaking. NBA player wants to get paid as much as he's worth. Why is this like so crazy? Fred's not taking a discount. Like you wouldn't expect him to. Tell you, if Siakam's eligible for the Supermax, he's getting it. Pogue's being asked to do too much. Yes. He's got great potential. Full recognition of that. He's just we don't have a center. He's our only center. We gotta this is what we got for now. Unless we make a trade for one. Up by 10. Chris Paul to inbound from the baseline. If you guys are enjoying the content, please remember to drop a like. Bridges slips, but still kept his dribble for a second. And wow, that's some bad defense. Good cut there by Craig, who throws it down. Siakam, one-on-one with Craig. Backing down Craig. Turnaround jumper off the glass. And he got it to go. Siakam. Oh, my God. What a shot by Pascal. You have to be eligible for a Supermax to get it. You can't just give it to a player. They have to meet a certain criteria of accolades. Siakam is an all-NBA appearance away from it. Less Juancho shooting means more success. Well, recently, yes. Oh, another turnover there at Toronto. It's about to be a 6-point game. Phoenix not going away here. They are keeping this one interesting. OG, full court. And a blocking foul called and one for OG. Phoenix players want this one to get challenged. Raptors currently up by 8 with a chance to line. Looks like they will be challenging here. Let's see a replay of this one. Man, I feel like we've come full 180 here. I was so low on Juancho in the offseason, but then I saw him play him. Okay, he's still not hitting shots, but he's doing other things. Not the last 2 games. Those are horrible. But now I feel like he offers some things. He just needs to figure out how to shoot, too. That bank was insane. Do I think Chris Paul will win a chip? No. Unless he like ring chases his final couple years. You kind of feel for him, but he's had like big games where he just hasn't shown up either. He's a better role player than I thought, but the shooting is still a frustration because I was like, okay, at least he can shoot a little bit, but he can't even do that right now. This guy's playing good all over the court. It's just the offense isn't quite finding itself today. But he's affecting the game in other ways, which is nice to see. Interesting, PM. Very, very interesting. Okay, shooting has picked up quite a bit for the Raptors, who are shooting about 40% at half. They're now up to 49 in the game. Still a problem that Phoenix are shooting the lights out. You're just creating so many extra possessions because they have 20 turnovers to your 6 in astonishing fashion. 20 turnovers. By the way, the Phoneix Suns do not turn over the ball. They very rarely, they are one of the best at not turning the ball over, but they are turning it over a fuck ton today. If this team had like one reliable shooter, one, how much that would change us. I mean, it seems like Gary Trent is taking a turn for the much better, so that could be significant if, maybe he can keep his starting spot the way he's playing, but he was just so poor to start the season. Let's hope he's taking a turn here. And if the Raptors fall off a cliff in the season, he's good trade bait to bring in some assets. And I wouldn't call it an Evan Mobley special, but Scotty Barnes is a player that doesn't need to score to have a good game. He's also a player that just because he's scoring, it doesn't mean he's having a good game. Scotty Barnes, I mean, look, the plus-minus isn't the perfect stat, but he's plus 10 here. It's showing that some good things are happening when he's on the floor at the moment. We're letting them hang around a little bit, even with all these turnovers being forced. Bro, if Siakam's hurt. Okay, they just showed a Siakam replay. Was this challenge successful? They're still bro, it's been how long? Enough discussing. Was it a foul or not? We need Jacob Poeltl. Me. I will sign for the Raptors. I can get rebounds. You guys should see me play in high school. I was a menace on the glass. I was the defensive specialist. So nice. There'd be some games they put me on like a really good player who's way bigger than me. I'd just be like, are you serious? You want me to fucking guard him? All right, yeah, I think the challenge is successful. After seeing the replay, I think that's the correct decision. Phoenix still loses a timeout? That's weird. Siakam, has he even left the game? No, he didn't even leave the game. We're good. We're all good. I did average a triple single, though. I never. Maybe there were some games I got maybe one or two I got double-digit rebounds, but no, I got out of the way. I played my role. That's for damn sure. Although I wasn't at the point in my life in high school where I appreciated the nuances of basketball, which just with the IQ I have for the game now, not saying I'm like some genius, but I'm definitely a lot smarter now about the game than I was then. I'd be a lot better if I played with my current knowledge. I actually could have been good. I did not apply myself because I wasn't one of the better players, and I was always scared to try things. No confidence. A foul's been called. A travel call on Chris Paul. That is another turnover by the Phoneix Suns. This is crazy, man. Do I remember former Raptor Michael Curry? I don't, actually. How many blocks I had? Oh, I never got blocks. I literally did not understand the game at this time well enough to know how to block without fouling. So my defense stood my hands up. If they hit a shot over me with my outstretched hands, so be it. But I wasn't in the game for getting blocks, that's for sure. Maybe like one or two in my life, but no, I was not a guy blocking shots. Technical called against Chris Paul here. Unwinding a little bit. Chris Paul complaining to the refs, that's weird. I played in Asia? No, I don't know about that. If I played if I knew as much about basketball as I do now in high school, I could have probably averaged like 8 and 6, 8 points, 6, 7 rebounds, 1 or 2 assists. There were shorter games, remember. Gary Trent in mid-range puts it down. Raptors up by 10 again here. Gary Trent having an outstanding game for the Raptors. Back in the starting lineup and looking to stay there. Foul called on the other end. They got to be in bonus soon. Used to average everything. I tried to flop, but I couldn't even flop. I didn't flop. I tried to bait into foul. I couldn't even do that. Man, I had no idea what the hell I was doing. How the hell did I play basketball in high school? I had no idea what I was doing. You know what I did? I hustled. I grabbed rebounds, and I played defense. That's what I did. That's what I did, man. Don't need to be special. I'm a big body. Used my size. Got boards. I played soccer, so I had really good footwork. Played hard defense, and I fucking hustled, man. Nobody out-hustled me. That's for sure. I didn't know how to take a charge, so I didn't take charges. I had no idea how to take charges properly. Again, if I had any of the IQ I have now, I would have been so good in high school, but I didn't. So I wasn't good. Came in the game to shoot a 3. Then I sat on the bench until the team needed another 3. So you're just a 3-point specialist. Hey, there's a role for that. You take a triple single any day. Those are on the days where I did. You know what? When I was in grade 11, the coach liked me. I did typically score in a game. But in grade 12, the coach was different. The coach didn't really like me, and I barely played, so I didn't score much. Drafted by North Carolina to try to keep my job working. Hey, man. You're a working man. You're out there making money instead of giving it to the system. We don't blame you. 1v1 high school, Jacob. I still suck at in 1v1. I don't know how to play 1v1. Gary Trent for 3, no good. Like, now I can, like, hit jump shots. I'll get to the rim, hit layups, but one-on-one is not my game. I don't claim to be good at basketball, guys. Aiden, turn around with the right, no good. Rebound by Flynn. Still a 10-point game. Why still playing basketball? I only played in high school, so I never played outside of school, and I'm done school. Try to read a charge when you broke your hand, so the team had practice on how to take a charge. Like I said, I think it was yesterday's stream. Anybody in the GTA, if you need, you want a guy who can grab rebounds for your rec basketball team, this is not a joke. I will play for your recreational basketball team. If you're in the GTA and you need a guy who can crash the glass, get stops, hit layups, be a body, I'm your guy. Hit me up in my DMs. I'll play for your rec basketball league, in your rec basketball league. This is 100% not sarcasm. This is 100% serious. I would love to join a basketball team. Amateur hour rec league. A rec team, maybe. Also, and this is probably more serious, again, putting it out there. If you have a soccer team and you need literally anything but a goalie, I will, I have to gas myself up. I am very good at soccer. I will be an excellent addition to anybody's rec soccer team if you need a player. Barnes and mid-range, no good. These are serious, by the way. If you need rec basketball or soccer players, I will play for your team. Hit me up. Chris Paul swings out to Ishmael Wainwright, who cans the three-pointer. The Suns won't go away. 5-0 run, and it's 78-73. Basketball, again, I don't claim to be very good. I'm fine at basketball. Flynn for 3, no good. Rebound falls to the Suns. It should be difficult. Well, it is, apparently. I don't have friends who play basketball. Bridges to Paul. Above the break 3 is front rim and away. Malachi Flynn, nice read on that to grab the rebound. Do I play for your sister's Ringette team? Ringette's not my game, unfortunately. Gary Trent, deep 2. Man, everything dropping for Gary Trent today. Wow, what a player. See me play soccer. There's some highlight tapes out there if you look hard enough. What did I watch in the World Cup? I not only watched, part of my job was doing coverage on the World Cup. I watched probably 95% of the games. Is the NBA 3 hard to shoot? For me, yeah. For me. For some NBA guys, I mean, the best ones shoot like 40%, so it's not easy shooting the 3. Gary's really good. Let's see his stat line now. Gary Trent averaging 25 points, 4 rebounds, and an assist. Wow. 8 for 16 for Gary. He's really come alive from field goal standpoint. He was 0 for 3 from twos in the first quarter. Cleaned that up a bit. He's 4 for 9 from 3. What a game being put on here by Gary Trent Jr. I'm okay with college threes. I'm still not very good at those. I'm not a good shooter. I'm a paint presence, that's for sure. But I'm not tall enough to be a paint presence. I am I'm like a well, I mean, look, like for the average guy, I'm taller. But I am a paint presence, that's for damn sure. I got the court vision though. This is the trend we've needed. Yeah, I mean, this is better than we've needed, but he could be better still. Are you a fan of Mbappe? I'm growing to like him less and less. World Cup got me on the better side. As Thaddeus Young puts in an and one. Mbappe seems extremely arrogant playing for PSG. For France, he wasn't looking like that, so I don't know. Maybe I am better than Westbrook. Probably not, though. One goal I have, because one day I would like to run a meetup with, the amateur army and all. Couple ideas. I don't want to just like sit at a desk and have people come try to like see me, because like I don't think people are show up. I would like to rent out a gym one day and run an event. Maybe people can put in teams. We can run like a rec tournament. I feel like that'd be kind of fun. And another one, it'd be like renting out like a restaurant to watch a Raptors game. Those are the two meetup ideas I have. One day I'd like to do. Maybe when we grow the army a little bit bigger, and I lose my horrible fear that nobody will show up to something that I run. Wouldn't be a rec league. It'd be a 1 day like 3-on-3 tournament probably. Trent in mid-range again, and he hits again. Gary Trent is on fire, man. 84-75. Gary Trent, the long two. Washington layup is good, and he blows by Scotty Barnes there. That was bad. Scotty Barnes going up, no good. Here come the Suns the other way. Damian Lee, pass the screen. Kick out to Wainwright. This three is no good for Ish. Thad, lead pass to Malkai. Lobbed up to Boucher. Malkai, bro, why did you do that? Why did you just give him an easy pass so he could score a layup, man? Touchdown pass it on a fast break. Bridges, layup, no good. Rebound, Barnes. Fires the outlet to Trent. What a pass. Trent going up. Hard foul there. And Gary Trent will head to the free throw line. No dunk that time. Would have been fun, though. AHS 9-5 game. I went to like every home game last year. Met a lot of amateur army people there. Oh, hard foul there. He was going for the ball, to be fair. Washington beat the Magic by 19. Fuck. I would have won so much money if I let that one ride. It is what it is. Ooh, I have LeBron over 34.5 points. He's got 31 going into the fourth. I haven't played basketball in a while either. 86-77 for Toronto. Raptors up with 24 seconds to go in the third quarter. Their third quarter woes were not apparent today. Here's Bridges to Washington for three. No good at the buzzer. Nice. Oh, you got to get that rebound. Come on. All right, the Raptors weather the storm, but a foul called right at the buzzer. Plenty of opportunities there to get a rebound, but it was not forthcoming. And they're going to check to make sure the foul occurred with time still on the clock, but Not good defensive rebounding there. I don't know where the foul was called. So it was on Boucher, and it looked like there was before the buzzer. So it should be 2 shots there. That's unfortunate. I've been hibernating well. Well, actually, I've been working out more the last couple of weeks. I got to do more sports. That's why I'm begging somebody to sign me for the rec team. 2:10 on the game clock. Phoenix heading to the line here. You'll destroy anyone in ball respectfully. I will not destroy anybody. But if you have, like, room for a role player, I got you. Did I hop on the Adidas sale? You know I did. You know I did, Justin. 50%. You know I did. Hooked it up with the Ultra Boost Gore-Tex. Absolute monster shoes. Waterproof. Ultra Boost. Fuck. Amazing. They had the Tiros on sale. I got a new pair of those. Hell yeah, man. I also, in store, 65% off red tag. Got a couple pairs of track pants as well. Hell yeah. Adidas this time of year is amazing. I used to work. I worked at an Adidas for 3, maybe 4 years. In high school and the first year of university, I worked at an Adidas store. I didn't order $1,200 with this stuff, but I'm a fan of Adidas stuff. I used to work there. I know a lot about the tech. I'm only paid. Well, there you go. That's how it's done, man. I'm like that meme where, like, I'm at Adidas shopping, and then a work comes up to me. Do you need help with anything? And I'd be like, I'm the meme. I know more than you, which I do. I don't like getting help because I know everything about the tech and all when it comes to Adidas. Nike's doing it. Adidas Boxing Day sale is still going on their website. Most of their stuff is 50% off. This is obviously not an ad. But yeah, Adidas.ca has 50% off right now for Boxing Week. So a little bit of a hack, I guess, when it comes to Adidas, in where I am at least. People like absolutely ram the store on Boxing Day. Adidas typically does their Boxing Day sale for like most of December. So you can go almost any time in December and you'll get 40%, 50% off on most of their items without having to deal with the whole mess of Boxing Day. Most stores are starting to do this as well, which is something to take note of. Depending on, life hack. It's just like, man, when I worked there, like literally it'd be like a Japanese subway station during rush hour on Boxing Day. When a week before, the store would be fucking dead. And it'd be the exact same sale with the exact same things. In fact, more items because it's 1 week earlier when it hasn't been ransacked over the course of Boxing Day. It's that easy. Adidas better than, I don't know it's better than Nike, but like, you get stuff cheaper usually, so part of it. All right, Raptors up 86-79. This game far from over for sure. But we forced so many turnovers today. It is crazy. Forcing the Suns, how many turnovers do they got? Somebody said 22. I think it's more. I think it's like 23. No, it is 22. 22 turnovers. Oh, my goodness. Yet, we're still in a game because we can't get stops when we don't turn it over, and we're not hitting shots consistently enough. What do I think of the Ja Morant shoes? I'm actually strongly considering getting a pair. Malachi Flynn, Gives it to Thad. Tries to... Thad, you ain't fooling nobody. What you got? Thad doing the work inside. Layup. Okay. Thaddeus Young gets it to go there. Big old man going to work. Three-pointer in transition for Washington, and he responds. Fuck, man. 4-point game now. Oh, fuck. The Jaw shoes, they look all right. I like them. I got to get new ball shoes anyway for when somebody signs me for their rec league in the GTA. Siakam backing down Saric. Stepping back for two. Doesn't go. Rebound by Landale. Suns coming the other way again. It's a 4-point game now. And a kickball there by Siakam. I have a pair of basketball shoes. They're kind of worn out. And like I said, I think it was 2 streams ago, I have Kyrie 2s. Don't really want to wear Kyrie's anymore. I could use a new pair. They're Kyrie 2s. I mean, they're old now as well. 13 bench points for us. Come on, man. This is why Gary comes off the bench, but I mean, he's playing so well starting. Doughton Jr.'s in, by the way. Ishmael Wainwright for 3. Another one. Drops for Ishmael Wainwright. Former Raptor. Get KDs. I don't like the KDs that much. Your mom bought you Jaws shoes. They're not out yet. Boucher, nice feed to Down. Oh, Down with a nice feed to Thad. What a play by the Raptors offense. Washington to Wainwright. Now Lee. Stolen by Down. Great job by Jeff. Going to the rim, laying it in, and the Raptors lead by 5. Great job by Jeff Down on back-to-back possessions, getting an assist and getting a bucket. Keep playing this man, huh? Keep playing this man. It would be if the Raptors lose this game, it'd be really bad. Yes, I agree. With the amount of guys missing for the Suns, like, you gotta win this game. But Suns only down by 5, still lingering in this game. It's far. It is far from over. They're right here with us. Ooh, bad day to have the Sixers spread. They are getting pumped by the Pelicans. Let's look at some scores around the league. Los Angeles Lakers up by 3 on the Hawks halfway through the 4th. Minnesota up by 11 in the 3rd against the Bucks. Are we? Should we be concerned about the Bucks? They've been not great since their 9-0 start. Pelicans up by 15 against the Sixers. Pistons tied with the Bulls in the 3rd. Denver up in the 1st against the Heat, 20-15. All right, interesting action. How about football? I had a horrible bet on the Pittsburgh Panthers to win, and they did win. So a bad bet, but it won. All right, so the Raptors forcing tons of turnovers today. They forced 23 and committed 8, but where the problems start, Raptors' three-point shooting is still not very good. The Suns are shooting the lights out today. But because the Raptors are getting so many of these extra possessions because of these turnovers, they're still up by 5 here. Phoenix shooting 54 and 52 from the field. Raptors shooting 49 from the field, which is improved, but 32% from 3. It's just you got to figure out how to get some stops here, or Phoenix could fry you late on in this game. I like Jeff Down as well, man. He's been playing. He's playing well to start the 4th year. He had a good game yesterday. I'd keep going with him for sure. Wainwright hitting threes kind of sucks, though. It's like, I mean, there's no space for you on our roster, but also, like, damn, we need a guy who can hit threes. It's going to come down to defense for sure. If you're not getting a turnover, you still have to be able to get stops. 92-87. Back from the timeout here. Phoenix has 2 timeouts remaining. Raptors have 4. I'm upset about Champagnie as well. Washington falls over but keeps his dribble. And Raptors nearly pick him off, but he ends up missing the 2-pointer. Flynn carrying forward for the Raptors. Flynn on the court with Doughton, Young, Siakam, and Boucher here. Siakam has Doughton in the corner. Extra pass to Flynn. Why didn't Doughton shoot that? Siakam, deep 2 is no good. Rebound by Wainwright. And Saric, big foul by Boucher. Saric going to head to the line here. All right, Saric can make it a 1-possession game at the line. So we've got from the first free throw. I thought Down's got to shoot that. I agree. Maybe like confidence isn't quite there, but he's got to shoot that. Ooh. 92-88. Saric at the line hits the second free throw. Hits both free throws, and it's a 3-point game. 9 minutes to go. Big test for the Raptors here. Without Fred VanVleet, can they still get over the line? Flynn, pass to screen, gives it to Ishmael Wainwright. Turnover. That was a good 3-point shooter. Washington to Saric to tie the game. Air ball. Rebound by Landale. Out to Washington. No good. Another rebound by Phoenix. Get a stop, guys. And the only way we're getting stops is on turnovers. That's okay because Damian Lee just turned it over there. I agree, Rye. It was shocking. I gasped. I saw like the update on my phone. Justin Champagnie waived by the Raptors. I gasped. It was so out of the blue. Siakam going at Landale, lays it in. You can't hang with Siakam, bro. This is not your league. Siakam's another level. That's too easy. Washington, layup is good. (94-91). Thad. Back to Siakam. 3-point game again. Siakam wanted the foul, and he'll get it. Siakam's going to head to the line here. Well, Champagnie wasn't even top 15, and he wasn't even getting NBA bench time, so I care. Don't tell me how I should feel. I thought he deserved some time. He's a guy who can shoot. He's a guy who can rebound, and he wasn't even given a chance here. He's also tearing up the G League, by the way. Most points in a month in Raptors history. Siakam is not going to get to where Vince Carter is on the record, but what an impressive month by Pascal, no doubt, including that 52-point night. 95-91 for Toronto. 7:37 to go. Game has just started to slow down a little bit as we get into these more clutch situations. Not quite yet, but we're getting there. Saric going to the rim, doesn't go on the layup, wanted a foul that he won't get. Here come the Raptors with Trent. Asking for Siakam to move into space, but it's tipped out of bounds, and it'll be a Raptors ball on the side out. Guys, if you're enjoying the stream, remember to drop a like. 125 people here. Let's try to get the stream up to 100 100 likes and you find yourself enjoying the content along the way, please make sure you are subscribed to Amateur Sports for watch parties like this for every single Raptors game and videos that break down and analyze the games and the team coming out all throughout the week. I have a video coming for you guys tomorrow. Siakam, shot clock down, mid-range jumper, rolls out. Other way with Washington. Suns bench doing bits today. Turned over again. Here come the Raptors with Siakam. Gives it to Boucher, but an offensive foul called against Pascal there, drawn by former Raptor Ishmael Wainwright. That's not a charge. That's not a charge. He was moving. They could challenge that. I think they could challenge that and win that. They have not used a challenge, if I remember correctly. But no challenge, and Chris Paul is back in for the Magic. DeAndre Ayton also in for the Magic, for the Suns. Bridges to Paul. Wide open three. It's not a phenomenal three-point shooter, but you leave him open, he can hit him. Chris Paul, that's for goddamn sure. And it's a one-point game. Man, if we force like 30 turnovers and lose, it really is done. Gary Trent mid-range doesn't fall. Here come the Suns again. Chris Paul. 6:05 to go. 1-point game. Wainwright to Paul. Pass Thad. Wants a shot in mid-range. Instead kicks to Bridges. Good closeout on Wainwright in the corner. Fights his way to the rim, but that is an offensive foul. Chris Boucher draws the charge. God damn, LeBron's got 40 tonight, guys. This guy's 38 years old, is he now? All right, another turnover there by the Suns, by the way. If we force 30 turnovers and lose, throw the season away. I'm not even joking. This would destroy me. 95-94. Gary Trent. Pass the screen. Gary Trent, mid-range jumper is good. How good has Gary Trent Jr. been tonight? Wow. 97-94. Dramatic as always. 97-94. Paul. Looking for that mid-range shot. Instead kicks to Saric. Both guys commit. Bridges wide open for three. Guys, come on. How bad was that on defense? Leaving Bridges wide open in the corner, and the game is tied. Come on, we need this one. Find a way to win this one. We need this one. Siakam. It wouldn't be a win without a dramatic finish. That's true. Chris Paul picks Gary Trent's pocket, and Bridges will give the Suns the lead. Oh, Phoenix haven't let us. It was 39-37. And we have let them back in this game. We have forced how many fucking turnovers? They have 26 turnovers. And they're winning this basketball game, man. We can't get stops. They are giving us the game. They are saying, here, Toronto, please win this game. And we're still not taking it. 26 turnovers, man. Well, they can't keep getting away with all these turnovers.
You can't keep getting away with it.
We gotta punish them.
You can't keep getting away with it.
Are they trying to tank? No, obviously not. What is this fucking doll movie I'm seeing in a commercial? This looks horrible. Well, the Raptors are scoring off these turnovers. That's not the problem. Our offense isn't the problem. We have 31 points off turnovers. That's really good. We're not getting stops. If they're not turning it over, we're not getting stops. They're shooting 54 and 52. 54 from the field, 52 from three. That's the problem. We're scoring plenty off the turnovers. Not enough in other spots. And they're scoring everything else. That movie looks terrible. No, I'm actually I'm fed up with this team if they lose this. If they lose this, this season's hopeless. This would be my breaking point. I'm not even beating around the bush. I'm not even joking. This puts me over the edge in the season. But it's not done. It's not done. There's still 4:41 to go. They can still win this game. Let's go make it happen. Let's go do it. Come on. Come on. 99-97. Had a good third quarter today. Siakam layup and the game is tied. There we go. Nice play drawn up. Can't say that always about Nick Nurse timeouts, but drew a play, got the bucket, tie game. Chris Paul to Bridges. Bridges gets the foul call. That looked a little bit soft. 4:13 to go. Great job by Siakam. Man, Siakam is so good. Gary Trent also been amazing tonight. What has Siakam got now? Sam's got 25. Just casual 25 every night, man. Kurt. Yeah. The Raptors are currently not in a position where they are attempting to tank. They just might be really bad. 101-99, 4:13 to go. A lot of time in basketball terms. Need to keep scoring, though, because good God, you're not getting stops. Trent. One-on-one with Craig. Turns around, tough jumper. Wow, everything dropping for Trent today. What a shot for Gary to make it 101-101. Offense has been fine. It's the defense that hasn't been here today. 3:43 to go. Chris Paul. Fadeaway two. I thought that was a guaranteed bucket. And a foul called as Koloko got the rebound. Why is Christian Koloko closing an NBA game? If you guys are enjoying the content, please, again, remember to drop a like. Let's try to get to 100 likes on today's stream. And if you want to see a watch party like this for every Raptors game and videos all week about this team, the Raptors, make sure you're subscribed. If you like the Raptors, you'll love Amateur Hour Sports. Get subscribed and join the Amateur Hour Army. Siakam to Barnes. Defended by Aiden. Barnes for three. Oh, Scotty Barnes puts the three ball down. I don't like the shot, but it drops. 104-101. Aiden didn't close out, and Barnes said, fuck you then. Chris Paul to Bridges. Back to Paul. They look to get Aiden going on the inside with the hook. Doesn't get it to go. Aiden has been abysmal so far tonight. Siakam has it back. A chance to make it a two-possession game. 2:38 to go. Siakam swings to Gary. Who are we trying to get open here? We get this Gary for 3. Finally a miss from Gary and a good rebound there by the Suns. But a loose ball foul. That call against Craig. I think it is. That might be Raptors basketball again. Let me see the replay here. Okay, good call there. Nice spot by the refs. I can't believe Scotty Barnes took that shot, and I can't believe he hit it. Man, these guys are confident. 2:27 to go. Barnes to Siakam. Siakam kicks it to Barnes for 3 again. This one doesn't go. And Ayton comes down with the rebound. But Gary Trent, ooh, he nearly picks it off. Oh, what a steal that would have been. What an effort by Gary there. All right, Suns have it back. 2:03 to go. And I think clock issue. 8-second violation by the Suns. Another turnover by Phoenix. Oh my God. They are trying to give us this game. They're saying, Toronto, please win this game. We need to take this opportunity. They have like fucking 400 turnovers today. God, come on. Get over the line here. 2 minutes to go. What play do you have drawn up? Koloko, corner 3. Shut up. Koloko drops the corner 3. What the hell is going on? Christian Koloko with the biggest bucket of his NBA career. He puts the Raptors up by 3 with 2 minutes to go. What the fuck, man? Christian Koloko. Is that his first career NBA three-pointer? That's got to be his first career three-pointer. Let me take a look at the basketball reference page. Christian Koloko with the very first three-pointer of his NBA career puts the Raptors up 107-101 with 148 to go in this game. A game of somehow bad defense by the Raptors that has compounded to also forcing the Suns into committing 27 turnovers. We have not looked good, but we've forced a fuck ton of turnovers. And when we get to the end here, we've hit a couple of big threes from an unlikely source and a very unlikely source, excuse me. All right. 148 to go. 107-101. Wainwright inbounding for the Suns. Ishmael Wainwright closing an NBA game as well. Barnes defending Paul. Switches on to Craig. Layup, no good, but a foul called as he went up against Koloko. And you know what? You take away the 2, you force him to hit some shots at the line. Yeah, fuck me. I'm excited because my team is winning a basketball game. Fuck me, right? Guys, if you are enjoying the content again, please drop a like to show your support. We want to get to 100 likes on today's stream. We're 23 away. Craig at the line hits the first free throw. Game is not done. And Craig misses the second free throw. 5-point game. It ain't done yet. Yo, find Koloko in the corner. Gary Trent. Off the screen. One-on-one with Ayton. Take this guy. Take this guy. Step back 3 for Trent. Off the mark. Rebound, Koloko, and he's fouled. Great job by Koloko late in this game. I questioned him coming in here, but he made a big three, and he got a big offensive rebound there. Let's see if he can finish off the job at the line as well. It's a clear foul. Mikhail's mad. It's a clear foul. What's he complaining about? It's a clear foul there. I see pro teams, not the full teams. Koloko misses the first free throw. Come on, hit the second one. We need the second one. Need this one. Make it 6 points. We've lost 5 home games in a row, I think. Koloko, second free throw. Good. Okay. 6-point game. 80 seconds to go. Barnes picking up Chris Paul in the full court. Neither team has a foul to give now. Suns have a timeout. Raptors have 2. They're going to be looking for a 3. Bridges fouled by... How is that a foul? You can challenge. You can challenge. You got nothing to lose here. How is this a foul? They're going to challenge. I really don't understand how that's a foul. Trent is just standing there. Bridges kind of moves into him. God, what did they call him? Okay, show me a replay before I look like an ass. Okay, so Bridges the ball. Trent's hands in. Bridges just ripped. That's not a foul. That's a no call. Bridges initiates the contact, goes right into Trent's arms. How on earth is this a foul? Should be a jump ball. Should be jump ball. We'll see. I mean, the refs, I don't know. Sometimes I have no idea what to expect from these guys. I don't think that's a foul. Let's see. Let's see if they call it. You never know with the refs. It was very quick, so they're confident in their decision here. And they're talking it out. It looks like it will be successful. Unsuccessful. His left arm hits Bridges. Bridges' head hits his left arm. What are you talking about? He just stood there. His arm hits him. His arm didn't move. If I fucking dive into a guy's arm, how is that the guy hitting me? The explanation made it worse. Bridges moves his head into fucking Gary Trent's arm, bro. You gotta be fucking shitting me, man. Unfortunately, Gary Trent is a human being that occupies matter within our universe, and he exists. Did nothing, but he occupies space, so that's a foul. 108-104. Barnes to Siakam. 1-0 with Aiden. Take this guy. Take this guy. Barbecue chicken, baby. Siakam fouled. Gets the shot off. It will be a shooting foul. I mean, it will be, it doesn't matter. There's no foul to get. So 2 shots regardless for Pascal here. Man, if he hit that too, whew, he was close. Siakam, what a night, man. 25 on 8 for 17. He just casually drops 25 a night, man. Come on. First free throws money. MVP chance ringing through the Scotiabank Arena. Second free throw to make it 6. Come on, Pascal. MVP chance, man. Second free throw. Rims out. Rebound by Barnes, who lays it in. Let's go, baby. Scotty Barnes makes it a 3-possession game. 111, 104, 43 seconds. Suns need a three. Paul for three. No good. Rebound, Trent. This should all but wrap it up. 111, 104. Siakam to Barnes. Stolen. Bridges for three. No good. Rebound, Craig, who misses the layup. Trent has to get it over half court, but is fouled there by Wainwright. That will be free throws. And that is going to do it. (111, 104), 12.7 seconds to go. Gary Trent at the line here. Pretty much game over already. Let's just see this one out. Chua in the Fat Albert shirt, man. What a goofball. Trent, first free throw is good. The Suns, I think, well, they just brought in Washington. They might actually try to tie this. Please hit the like button if you're enjoying the content. Yes, please. Trent hits both. 8 likes away from 100. We can do it, guys. Here come the Suns. Chris Paul to Washington for three. No good. Rebound by nobody. It's out of bounds. Can we just, come on, let's get this one done. Let's get this one done. Inbound the ball, and let's enjoy this. 25 years, Jack Armstrong. Wow. And it'll be inbounds to Siakam, and that will end the game. The Toronto Raptors find a way to get over the line amidst some poor defense, amidst some not-so-great offense. The Suns were beat up by injuries, but the Raptors, who have had a horrible month of December, will end the year with a win. It's, look, season outlook, you're 4 games behind 500, but this team is still trying to win games. They got the win tonight against the Phoneix Suns. They're going to try to take some of this momentum into the new year. Can't change the past, can only change the future. We are what we are. We're 14 and 15. We're 5 games below 500. We just made it 4. Like I said, it is what it is. You can only change the future. Let's do our post-game show, everybody. All right. The Raptors pull out the gutty win to end off 2022 against the Phoneix Suns. We can't change the future in our record, but we can't. Let me restart that. The Raptors pull off the gutty win against the Phoneix Suns. We can't change the past and our record being what it is, but we can change the future. And maybe, just maybe, this is a step in the right direction to close out the calendar year. Let's break it all down for you guys in tonight's post-game show. The Raptors, they come through. They get the win against the Phoneix Suns. The Phoneix Suns were depleted by injury. We can't do anything about that. We're 15 and 20 this season. We can't do anything about that now. All we can do is go out there, put on a performance, and try to win a basketball game. And that is exactly what the Toronto Raptors were able to do today. It took 2 very key individual performances. It took the Phoneix Suns with an all-time implosion in the turnover department. But with the month of December that the Toronto Raptors have had, they need a lot of things to break their way. And finally, some things break their way in the clutch for the Raptors to finish off the Suns and get the win. Here we are. We're 16 and 20 now. This is what we are. It is what it is. This team has not yet committed to the tank. And until that point, we're going to hope they win every game that they go out and play. We got it tonight against the Phoneix Suns. In a little bit of ugly fashion, it was that weird type of Raptors win compounded like 3 times today. You get extra possessions, but you get so many extra possessions because, you get so many extra possessions because the ball retention by the Phoneix Suns was just absolutely diabolical. We're going to go in reverse order here and start with the team stats. The Phoneix Suns turned the ball over 27 times tonight. And that was especially apparent when it was a 3-point game and they had an 8-second violation, which turned into, believe it or not, Christian Koloko hitting the first 3-pointer of his NBA career to make it a 6-point game. And pretty much that was the dagger for the Suns in this one. Listen, we'll take him. The way we've played in December, we've won 2 of our last 10. We'll take any win, any way that we can get it. Here we are. The Raptors got the win. It is what it is. Let's go to the box score, everybody. So for starters, wow. Steven Adams and Ivica Zubac beat us up in back-to-back games. I was fearful of what DeAndre Ayton would do. He was a no-show. 4 points, 7 rebounds, minus 18, 2 for 10 from the field. No free throws. Like, respectfully, DeAndre, Steven Adams, and Ivica Zubac beat us up, and you couldn't do anything? That was strange. Beyond that, like, okay, there was some good offensive nights here for the Suns because they shot the ball really well. And to be honest, if it wasn't for turnovers, they probably would have blown out the Raptors tonight. But yeah, committing individually 25 turnovers and 2 team turnovers to go along with that, not good from them. On our side of it, Gary Trent is back in the starting lineup and with a bang. What a night for Gary. 35 points. 5 rebounds, 2 assists, 3 steals, a block for Gary Trent. 11 for 22 from the field, 4 for 11 from 3, 9 for 9 from the line. Outstanding performance from Trent. Siakam, another casual 26-point performance, 8 for 17. So efficiently putting up these points, 2 for 5 from 3 to go along with it, 6 assists. What a fucking player, man. OG, solid night again. 16 points, 6 for 10 from the field. Barnes, not his best night from a shot standpoint. He was affecting the game in other ways, contributed to the win, had a key rebound late as well. Koloko, strangely enough, with a plus 22 in this game. So I was questioning his involvement with this team, but today, not as much. He had a good game. On the bench, some struggles with our bench. They had a really good bench night. We had a really bad bench night, but it didn't affect us enough. All of the things that should have affected this game into a loss didn't because of this number here. Because they shot the lights out of this. They were shooting consistently above 50% in both categories. That came down in the clutch, thankfully, as the defense tightened up, thankfully. We shot well from the field. A lot of that is because, you get 34 points off turnovers. So you're getting a lot of easy 2s off of that. But, hey, we'll take it any way they come. Like I said, 3-point shooting also improved today, 33.3%. Yeah, that's not great, but it's also not as bad as it has been for this Toronto Raptors team. Free throw percentages, also good to see. Raptors hitting 84.6% of them. Rebounding was in their favor, but the only reason it was in their favor because they were just not missing. They just kept hitting shots all throughout the game. There weren't as many rebound opportunities for us as there were for them because their offensive rebounding was pretty even over there. Like I said, the game comes down to turnovers. Other than the turnovers, we weren't getting stopped, but thankfully we did force those turnovers. The Raptors, the bottom line out of all this confusion, out of all whatever was going on in this game, we needed wins. We need wins any way we can get them. We got it tonight. So how does this change the outlook on the season? So we're at the end of the calendar year. We're not quite. We're on the 30th still when I'm recording this. But we're at the end of the calendar year for games. We're still just treading water here. We had that tough 6-game stretch. The Raptors go 3-3 in that stretch. So we're still in a situation where you can't really commit to tanking. The Raptors, this is the thing. I'm looking at, I can understand both sides of it. I'm looking at the schedule. Next 4 games are tough. I'll give you that. Next 4 games are pretty tough. You get the Pacers, the Bucks, the Knicks, the Blazers. All beatable for the Raptors, especially the Bucks lately. They have not been a superpower. But all beatable teams. Tough stretch, though. Then your schedule starts to kind of lighten up over the course of the month. Some easier games get involved, like a back-to-back against the Hornets. It's just, right now, the front office is not going to make a trade right now. The team is still going out to win games. I would understand if the front office took a direction to tanking. I understand the front office wanted to take a stab maybe at trying to find a trade for a player who can get this team to a different level, get this team to a better level. The standings are still pretty tight. Raptors in 12th, yes. We're 12th. We're 15-20. But we're not far off the 6th seed. We're also not far off like the 13-14 seed. We're in the middle of nothing right now. I'm not saying I'm against tanking. I'm not saying I'm against making a trade to make the team better. But I am against the nothing. I am against this team, the front office, allowing this team to continue to be what it is. Right now, we're really stuck in the middle of nothing. It's clear rim protection is still needed. It was a better game from Koloko today, but it's still clear that rim protection is needed for this team 100%. You have to go out and find a way to get some rim protection for this team if you want to be better. If you're not going to commit to being better, then you need to commit to selling off the assets that might leave you for nothing at the end of the season, like Gary Trent Jr., who may have boosted his trade value a little bit tonight. I'm fine with either direction at this point. I'm not prepared to say it's time to just completely wash away this season. There's clearly with the way Siakam's playing basketball right now, it'd be a big disservice. This is a top 15 player in the NBA. This is a guy on pace to be an all-star. Having an all-NBA level season, it just depends on the Raptors' record to be good enough to get him into an all-NBA team. You've got a superstar on your hands. So giving up on that now may not be the most fruitful endeavor. But like I said, I'm not going to be against the idea of selling the season, going for some draft pick, because I see those top teams in the East. I know I kind of roasted the Bucks there a bit, but they're still a superpower, as are the Celtics. Brooklyn are turning into a superpower. Cleveland are really good. Philly are really good. You got a first-round date in the playoffs if you make the playoffs. So how worth it is it to get there? That's a debatable topic 100%. So listen, we won the game. We haven't made that trade, so the team at the moment is still committed to winning games. And while they're still committed to winning games, I'm hoping for wins. Today, they got one against the Phoneix Suns. No, there was no Devin Booker. There was no Shamet. There was none of these things for the team. I recognize that for the Phoneix Suns, but what are we going to do? Not play against them? You can only play what's in front of you. We got the win. Chalk it up. Happy New Year, Raptors fans. Your team is going into the new year as a winner. Let's see what they can accomplish in 2023. 365 days. Where will this team be at that point? Because last season, there was a lot of questions at this point. Last year, this time, Raptors were in a similar position. Behind the pack, wondering if this is going to be another tank season, and they went on a massive run. It seems unlikely again, but who knows where we can get to, or who knows where we can get to in 2023. I'm excited to see. I'm excited to see, along with you guys, the Amateur Hour Army. Please make sure you have dropped a like if you enjoyed. It goes a long way to supporting the channel, helping out the YouTube algorithm, and subscribe for more content from Amateur Hour. I promise, if you like the Raptors, you're going to love Amateur Hour. Make sure you're subscribed for more content just like this. Shout out to the super chat coming through from Number. Do you feel like you have to choose between Fred and Gary's new salaries? I feel like you don't have to, but I think you should. I'll say that. All right, guys. Thank you so much for the support. This is the last time I'll be talking to you like this in 2022. What a year we had. We started the year at 8,000 subs. We're now past 13,000. We're actually past 13.1K subs. Unbelievable support this year. Unbelievable support you guys always give me. I'm so grateful. As I always say, I could go on forever about how grateful I am. We've achieved so many great things together this year, and I'm just so grateful that you guys provide me the platform to fuel my passion, to talk about sports, talk about the Raptors, the team that I love so much and love sharing my thoughts about. I owe it all to you guys for giving me these opportunities, and do not think that I don't take them for granted, because every day I do. Every day I put in work to make this channel better, to make better content for you guys. I'm always working hard to do that. Just understand that. Thank you to Omer for subscribing. Welcome to the Amateur Army. Sorry if I butchered the pronunciation of that name, but you just subscribe yourself to watch parties every Raptors game and videos that come out all throughout the week talking about this team. You love the Raptors again, guys. You're going to love Amateur Hour Sports. Let's hope for some big things to come in 2023. I'm excited to see what we can continue to accomplish as a community. And, I mean, the year isn't over. I got a video dropping tomorrow for you guys as well. And I really hope to see you guys there as well. Let's make some big things happen starting tomorrow and then into 2023.